There we go. Hello everyone, I hope you're all having a good evening. We're playing some Chao Garden here today. I think this will be a really fun stream. We're gonna try and create, or I guess write up some lore for some of the Chow that we have here in the member gardens. We currently have like 3.5 gardens, or like save files worth of Chow. So that's 24 plus 24 plus 24, and then another like 14, I think. So there's a lot of Chow. I highly doubt we'll get through all of it today. We'll probably only do like the first garden today, or we'll kind of see who's here for today's stream. We'll kind of make lore based on who's here in chat, so it'll probably be kind of a mix from like garden 1 all the way to garden 4, just based on whoever's here. Thank you so much, Freya and Les, for the gifted memberships there. I saw Delta got the first one, so we can get Peach back in the garden, and we got Elfan. So I believe Elfan's Chow is Bubbles, if I'm remembering right. So really cool that we're getting some of the other member Chow back in the garden. So it'll be a couple minutes for me to add them back in, but we'll definitely get them in here. Oh, and Mad Maxie, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Reminder to feed the infant. Yeah, we can definitely we can get Pluxy fed. And here, one thing I do want to talk about today, before we get too far into the stream here. I just realized I completely forgot to like set up the wheel here for you guys. Well, I have the wheel set up. I just didn't set up so you guys can see it. But we have a wheel back today. If you guys have been in some of my more recent streams, then you no doubt know about the wheel. So here, give me a second to get the wheel working again here for you guys. But the wheel's working a little bit differently this time. This time the wheel doesn't directly give you any kind of prizes right when you like super chat or anything. The wheel actually determines who our main character is going to be for the upcoming stream. Some of you guys might remember a couple weeks ago now, or I guess it's more than a couple weeks. It's been a little while now, I think. But at one point we had it where we were playing only as Eggman for how long was that? I don't even know, like a solid, like almost a month. It felt like we were playing a lot of Eggman, and it honestly kind of changed the channel quite a bit. You guys might notice we actually have some Eggman emotes now, so Eggman definitely had an influence on me, or at least using him only for that period of time. So anyway, today it's a little bit more interesting. Now we have got, oh, whoops. We have got, I guess you get to see all my bookmarks there. Let's try, oh, whoops. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Alright, whatever. That's close enough. There we go. I'm not going to spend forever trying to fix this, but this is our wheel today. So how the wheel's going to work, in 2 hours, or at the 2-hour point in the stream, so about 1 hour and 45 minutes from now, we're going to be spinning the wheel to determine which character is going to be the girl boss that we are going to be using for the next, I'm going to say 5 streams, I think, is how we'll do it. Last time I said it was going to be like the next 2 weeks worth of streams, but I only streamed like 2 times in that span, I think, so I ended up just extending it to like almost like a month worth of Eggman. But I think like 5 streams is like a good amount for here, I think. You guys let me know what you think, but I think 5 streams is good. So at the end of the stream, or the 2-hour point anyways, we'll be spinning this wheel, and based on what you guys super chat or tip throughout the stream, the odds will be different. So let's say Mad Maxie super chats an extra $3, so a total of $5, and they really, really want Rouge to be our character. What I'll do is I'll add an extra option for Rouge onto the wheel. So you can see now, Rouge is a lot more likely to be landed on, because there's 2 Rouge like portions on the wheel compared to everyone else that only has 1. So Maxie didn't actually super chat a full 5, so we're gonna take away that Rouge. But that's how the wheel's gonna work here today to determine the character that we're using for the next 5 streams, our girl boss. And Bleb, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Wario is best girl boss, but Rouge will do. I actually agree. I think Wario is the best girl boss, but I don't think too many others agree. So unfortunately, Wario is not in the wheel here. But if I had it my way, Wario probably would be on it. But I know a lot of you guys don't really like Wario. So anyways, there's the wheel. We'll pull it up again later once we get maybe some more people getting their names on the wheel. So yeah, Blep's on the wheel now. We'll kind of see what happens there. But again, the 2-hour mark is when we will come back to the wheel, and we'll figure out which character we're using. So anyways, the main point of today's stream, though, making the Chao lore. So here, let's actually go over to Garden 1 first, because some of the Chao already have lore that we need to actually just properly document here. Let's switch. There we go. Garden 1. Oh, whoops, I didn't go in as a girl boss. This whole stream I wanted to use the girl bosses just so I could showcase who we have here. And then we got, thank you Mad Maxie for the $5 super chat there. If we boost Amy, we can play as Cream's mom Vanilla. Ooh, that is right. I did see you, or I don't remember. I don't know if that was you. I saw someone shared in the Chao Garden chat a vanilla mod. I forgot vanilla even like existed, but yeah. Thank you so much, Mad Maxine. Thank you so much, Pony Girl, for the $1.14 super chat there. Let's go into the garden as we were just Amy. Let's go Rouge now, and let me add Mad Maxie's portion onto the wheel now, so you can see we have the Rouge section. Now we got. Oh, whoops, not Mad Maxie. It is, that's also Rouge. Or wait, no, that was Amy, right? I already forgot who Mad Maxie was voting for. It was, yeah, Amy. Amy was who they voted for, so Amy. I'm kind of surprised they voted Amy. They were kind of hyping up Rouge in the chat earlier. I thought they would have been Team Rouge, but anyways, there we go. Oh, here, I'm going to move the wheel. We're definitely covering the alerts there. Sorry. But thank you so much for all your support. You guys really appreciate it. And also, Gotta Go Fast. Is that 7 months of channel membership? Did I read that right? I don't know why I can't like see your message here anymore, but I can see that your little thing at the top. So thank you so much, Gotta Go Fast. Really appreciate the 7 months. And here, let's go into the garden. So this is garden number 1. This is pretty much all of the Chow that have been around the longest throughout my channel, basically. Most of the longest time Chow are in this garden. I think there's only like 1 or 2 that aren't. So right off the bat, here, I'm gonna turn down my like computer volume. My music's like way too loud. I like barely even hear the game. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. Oh, now I can't hear it at all. Alright, okay, wait. Okay, there we go. Alright, so if you guys type in !Chow into the chat, you will see a link that'll pop up. I highly encourage you all to open up the link in the another tab and like follow along with the stream. It makes it way easier to see what the heck is going on. Thank you, Bo and Artie, for typing that in. So yeah, definitely get that spreadsheet open. But once you get it open, you'll notice it shows all the member Chow that we currently have. All of the Chow are on this list, except for Peach and Bubbles. I have to add Peach and Bubbles. We'll throw them into Garden 4 for today, but we'll eventually, we'll maybe move something around. But they'll both go into Garden 4 today. So here, I'll actually move them real quick right now before I forget. Let's see. So we got Bubbles is in the saved Chow. We're gonna move them into Garden number 4. And here, in the meantime, while I'm doing this stuff on the spreadsheet, let's watch some of the Chow over here. Let's see. Oh, we got Willow. I always forget. Yellow Fox is always changing their Chow's name. Willow. Let's see. Value. So we got Bubbles back in Garden 4, and then we need Peach as well, because they both got gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Les and Freya. Let's see. Where is Peach? There's Peach. Perfect. All right, nice. So we got that sorted. But anyway, so you can see we got a whole bunch of different Chow here on the spreadsheet. Hopefully you guys got it open up. But so some of the Chow already have some lore that we need to write down. So first up, I actually want to start off with Douglas. You guys might have thought we'd be looking at Mad Maxie and Plum first because they were the 2 Chow in the thumbnail. We'll look at them after. But I think Douglas was actually the first Chow that ever really had any lore amongst the member Chow. Or at least Douglas, to me anyways, had the most memorable lore. We had kind of theorized that Douglas was, or it's not even really we, it was mostly Katna, who is Douglas's member, or the person who created Douglas. I hope Katna's here. I don't think they are, but Katna, I hope you're watching this in the future and hope you're doing well. But Douglas is a chain smoker. Pretty sure is like borderline alcoholic or something. Douglas once had a stomach flu and drank an energy drink and got cured, when energy drinks are supposed to give Chow stomach aches. So Douglas has just changed what is possible for Chow. Chow never used to be into drugs or alcohol or any, adult human stuff, but Douglas was kind of the first one to kind of walk that line and become an addict. So here's Douglas, and it's a little bit of a dark lore for this Chow, but Douglas nonetheless is very well loved in the community, and definitely very memorable too in the garden. I think Douglas is one of the more popular Chow in the member gardens here, or at least one of the ones that people are more aware of, just because of some of the highlights they've been in and some of the stuff that is going on. So there's Douglas here. So we're going to go into the Douglas section now on the lore spreadsheet here, or just the Chow spreadsheet, but we're going to go into the lore section here for Douglas. We're going to write here, let's see, what should we write? Let's put chain smoking alcoholic who changed what was possible for all Chow. There. Opened up the adult world to Chow. There we go. Chain smoker alcoholic. I think I think that was most of it for Douglas. I don't think they were really into drugs like Mad Maxie. Mad Maxie's a bit of a druggie, but Douglas I think mostly was just into the cigs and the booze. And energy drinks too. They definitely like the energy drinks. Can't forget those. Yeah, so there's Douglas. So we got Douglas's. Oh, did I misspell Chow? Oh yeah, I put Choa. I didn't even mean to do that. There we go. Thank you, Devin. It was not intentional, but thank you. All right. Anyway, so let's see who's next. Let's do Mad Maxie and Plum first, just because they're on the thumbnail, and a lot of you have probably been following what's going on here. Looks like Mad Maxie knows what's going on. They know we're like about to be writing the lore here for them. So let's see. For the I wanted to have it on the spreadsheet here, Elsie, so it's like all alongside the stats here. Let me see. Maybe I can like share it to you so you can be an editor too. Let me see. Here, Elsie, if you could, I know I've like gotten it before because we've like shared spreadsheets and stuff. But Elsie, actually, if you want to DM me your email real quick, I won't show it on the stream or anything. But if you want to DM me your email, I'll add you onto the document as an editor. And then you can help type some of it up if you want, or any edits if anything comes up. If you want, you don't have to, by the way. Like I can totally manage it on my own, but if you want to help out, definitely be appreciated. But anyways, Mad Max here. Let's get them some food. They're getting a little bit hungry here. There we go. Oh, Kenzie's here saying it too. Okay, yeah, maybe both of you can DM me your emails. Yeah, Kenzie, if you want to, I'm pretty sure I know your email is, but just to make sure I pick the right one, if you wouldn't mind DMing it to me real quick. You're just in the bath right now? Okay, maybe a little bit distracted right now. I know your email. I'm pretty sure I know it. I'd have to definitely check my email to get it 100% sure. So thank you, Sam. Imagine being a bartender and seeing a bean with a cowboy hat walk up, and when you ask what they want, they say... I never actually imagined Douglas going to a bar and ordering a drink with their Chow language. That's a really funny image. Thank you, Sam, for the $5 there. And let's definitely get you up on the wheel. The first vote for Blaze. So here, let me pull it up. So we got Blaze. Get a load and that one is for Sam. Thank you so much, Sam. Sam the Toaster. There we go. And let me pull up the wheel so you guys can actually see that the odds have changed now. And I'll have to adjust the odds on stream too. Let's see, I'll have to bust out my math skills here. Give me a second. So right now everything's 25, but that's not the case anymore because Takal has definitely fallen in the odds. Let's see, so we have 7 different tabs on there. Let me double check. So Takal's in 1. So 1 out of 7 odds for Takal. Oof, only a 14% chance of Takal winning right now. That is not looking too good for Takal. Any Takal fans, you gotta help out Takal. Anyways, and we have 2 for every other character, I think. We got 1 Rouge, 1 Amy, and 1 Blaze extra. So yeah, 2 out of 7 odds for the other ones. So that's about 29% for the other 3. So it's nice and even still. And Takal, even though no one's like definitively picked Takal in like a super chat or anything, or like just picked them at all, I guess, there's still a chance Takal could win. You know, you guys have seen this wheel. This wheel does not like to go for the high odd items. It pretty often goes for like the 3% stuff. And screws me over, so that's fun. Anyway, so here, let's see. What should we write down for Mad Maxie? Let's do Mad Maxie first before Plum. But they're both kind of intertwined in their lore a little bit, because they gave birth to Pluxie, which is also... oh my god. Okay, look at this from the angle. It looks from this angle, it looks like Ebby is riding the duck in the water with the Ebby riding backwards. That's why I lost it laughing there for a second. I thought Ebby was riding the duck somehow while it was sunk and sitting backwards. It turns out Ebby was just swimming on top of it. But for a second, it looked like Ebby was being the dumbest Chow ever. Also, Ebby's definitely got some lore. Ebby's intelligence is definitely a part of their lore for sure. So we definitely got to add that to the list here too. But let's see here. Oh yeah, I got the email from Kenzie. Let's see. Okay, so it's actually a good thing you sent that, Kenzie. I thought there was a 2 in your email for some reason. Get a load I'm thinking of someone else maybe. But yeah, thank you so much, Blut, for the $5 super chat. Pity for Takal. And then we got Mad Max with the $5 super chat wanting Amy, I think. Yeah, so we got an extra vote for Amy and an extra vote for Takal. So I'm gonna have to redo the odds here in a second. So let's see. So We go to call. Okay, so I added the extra to call and an extra Amy here for Maxie. I'm gonna have to redo my math here in a minute.
Get a load of this.
Oh, and Les is super, or is that a tip? Oh yeah, that's a tip. Thank you, Les, for using the tip link. Really appreciate it. Tikal is your #1 aside from Tails, so you're voting Tikal. Nice. It's nice to see Tikal getting some love now. It's actually, I believe Blaze now. Blaze and Rouge both only got 1 vote each, so they're falling behind. But here, I got all of the names up here on the wheel. I'll just flash it again real quick so you guys can verify that you guys are on there. We got Sam the Toaster, Maxie, Blep, Les, and Blep again. There we go. All right, get that way back up there. All right, so let's see. I keep getting distracted. There's so much going on here. Okay, I gotta like fix the odds at some point here, but I want to get this lore done first. So we're gonna leave the odds as they are, even though they're slightly off right now. Unless actually, can someone else just do the math for me? You know what? And then I can just put the odds up here. You know what? There is. So I'm sure someone's got a calculator. There's a grand total of how many spots on the wheel now? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 spots on the wheel, so that actually should be really easy math. In fact, actually, I feel kind of dumb for even asking for help now, so I can definitely just do it in my head real quick without a calculator. Okay, let's see here. So we got 3 votes for Tikal, so that's 30. Was it Rouge that only had 1 now? I think. Let's see. Do these add up to 100? No, I think Blaze only has 1 vote. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there. That looks better. Now the odds are correct, I think. Hopefully that adds up to 100. I'm pretty sure it does. Okay, let's just leave it up there. It doesn't need to go in the corner. All right. So lore, here, Mad Maxie, we need to write Mad Maxie's lore now. So Mad Maxie here. And while we're writing the lore for the Chow, let's see. Oh, here we are. We'll watch them while we're writing down their lore. We'll watch them in the garden chilling. Also, how did I beat you in math? I'm an accounting major in university. I'm all about that math. I mean, I guess like an actual math major probably knows math better, but I definitely work with numbers in school a lot still. Anyway, so Mad Maxie though. Let's see. Keep getting distracted. Where is Mad Maxie on the list here? Okay, near the bottom. So Mad Maxie. How do we write the lore for Mad Maxie here? Did I add LC? No, I didn't add LC. I also forgot to even add Kenzie. So thank you for the reminder there, brother. All right, so Kenzie now has access as an editor. And let me get LC on here too. Wait, LC sent an edit request. Oh boy, now I gotta open my email. Okay, here, you'll have to give me a second, LC. It'll take me a little bit longer for yours. But Kenzie now has access. Okay, so Mad Maxie though. I think for Mad Maxie we should put single mother of Plexi. They definitely have to have something to do with Eggman in their lore too, because their mother was kind of the main pusher for Eggman even becoming like the first character that we had on the stream as like a big character thing. Let's see, what's Mad Maxie saying here? Mad Maxie, the drug addict who got her first kid taken from her. Wait, Plexi got taken from her? Wait, what? Oh, wait, had another kid. Oh, there's a whole other child to Mad Maxie. I didn't even know about this. This is some dark lore for Mad Maxie. Here, let's... can I just copy and paste it? Let's see. I think I probably... Let's see. Okay, it's a little bit long here. Let's lower the font size. Or I guess we can just extend the lore box. But there we go. Mad Maxie's got their lore now. Mad Maxie, the drug addict who got her first kid taken from her, was involved with a fugitive and had another kid with Plum. I'm so curious about now, like, who the heck is this fugitive? How was there a child that was a fugitive? 2, how did Mad Maxie meet them? And what happened that Mad Maxie even lost their first kid? Was it because of the drug addiction, or was it just someone like decided to send their child to a faraway forest, or like a file got corrupted or something? I don't know. That's definitely some deep lore for Mad Maxie there. Anyways, let's go into Plum now. Did I forget during the SADX randomizer stream? SADX randomizer stream? What happened during the SADX randomizer stream? Oh gosh, what did I miss? The egg and the egg carrier was her first child. Oh my god, yeah, I forgot about that. What the heck? Oh yeah, that is right. Yeah, oh, it shows your email when you're on Ken's? Oh yeah, definitely, that's all good. I didn't realize it would show your email. Here, we'll delete you off of here. There we go. Bam, you're out of here, Ken's. So maybe LC probably doesn't actually want to be on here either. There we go. I've got my YouTube email, so it just says Braden Chow. Chow's definitely not my last name, if anyone thinks that. Be kind of it'd be a cool last name, though. I think I'd rather have Chow as my last name. All right. The mission mode, yeah, it wasn't the randomized. Yeah, no, we never did randomized. That was DAWs. The mission mode, though, I do remember what we were talking about. Yeah, I think we were big when we went in there. Or no, it wasn't big. It was, was it Amy that we were in there as? I can't even remember what character we were in the egg carrier with. It had to be bigger Amy, but did we actually go all the way with her, or all the way there with Big? Like what? Let's see it. Get Kenzie's. Oh, why didn't I copy there? All right. What is going on here? Oh, there we go. Okay, Kenzie should have access now, hopefully. All right, sorry, Elsie, just be 1 second. I just don't have the email that you requested access to. My YouTube email I actually like rarely ever check, so I've got to like log in and like get it all set up here. Okay, it should be good now. All right, Elsie and Kenzie both should have access now, so maybe I'll leave most of the typing up to them for the spreadsheet. You guys will have to let me know if the editing's working properly for you. And anyone that's curious about the spreadsheet I'm talking about, ! Chow in the chat. I'll give you a whole bunch of information. And anyone watching this in the future that is not able to read the chat, because I don't actually know if the chat shows up for the VOD sometimes. I know it occasionally disappears. But you should be able to find it on the Discord if you're not in the Chow Gaming Discord. Or definitely join the Discord. We can get you the link there too. Also, Emerald, thank you so much for 8 months of membership. You've got good lore for Prism in mind? Awesome. Okay, I'm excited to hear it. Let's see, yeah, if you guys want to start throwing some more suggestions for like your lore, what you want your child lore to be, definitely type them in the chat. Isolorio, I'm curious to see what you got in mind for Plum. Because Mad Maxi like typed out their lore for their child like pretty detailed. I'm curious what you've got in mind. Do you want Plum to only have lore related to Mad Maxi, or is there some kind of background to Plum that I don't even know about? Where is Plum? Oh, there's Plexi. There's Plexi. There's the baby of Mad Maxi and Plum, the one that we've talked about a couple times. Where? Oh, there's Plum. Oh, I've got it changed properly for you, Majin Sonic. Although I think actually I changed it. I think originally I changed it to Twigs, so it was a little chunky, and I changed it to Twigs. And then I saw you type in chat Twig, so I definitely changed it to Twigs. Now it's just Twig, not Twigs. But your Chow's name is no longer a little chunky. Splash is a gamer who wants to do streaming in the future. A gamer Chow? Let's see, where's Splash on the spreadsheet here? Garden Forest, Splash? Okay, I'll add Splash. What kind of games does Splash stream? Or want to stream? Splash is a gamer Chow who wants to stream one day. I'm curious what game they want to stream. Is it Sonic Adventure 2? Do they want to raise Chow themselves? Or are they into like Call of Duty or like horror games or something? Oh, Sonic, they want to stream Sonic? And want to stream Sonic one day. There we go. Awesome. So we got Splash's lore in there. Nice. And Splash is actually in garden number 4. So we'll check them out a little bit later because we're currently just in garden number 1 right now. But we'll definitely move into there fairly soon. So we got to bring in Peach and Bubbles too. Oh, I must have missed yours. Gotta go faster. Let me read again. So you want Darkrai to have Smart Boy lore. He going to Chow College to be a Chow brain surgeon to better help the Chow he severed. He was a Chow. Wait, what? He was in the Chow Space Wars of Medic. Sorry, I definitely was. I didn't mean to ignore your lore there. Gotta go fast. Chat's just moving fast. I also missed Tricky's too. Tricky's apparently into snowboarding. What? After the game SSX. Oh, I like SSX. I played that game before. All right, so here, let's. Where are my assistants? My assistants need to help me out here. They're. Okay, they've typed up some lore. I see we got lore for Ebby. It says Ebby's intelligence is so low that during the Chow races their IQ did not need to be lowered. And then Oh, okay, Tricky. We got your lore down there. We got Tricky's favorite thing to do is snowboarding. He's named after the game SSX. Is the game actually called SSX Tricky? Is that? I think the one I played. I can't remember. Maybe there's a subtitle called Tricky. I can't remember what it was. Let's see. Gotta go fast though. Let's see. Where's Darkrai here? I think Darkrai's in Garden number 2. Yeah, there we go. Darkrai. Darkrai was. Oh gosh. Let's see. Darkrai is a Chow brain surgeon dedicated to saving Chow after he took lives in the Chao War. Is that what it was? Let me reread this. Going to college to be a Chow brain surgeon to better help the Chow he severed in the Chow Space Wars. How did he? I'm so confused. The Chow he severs a medic. Did he kill people as a medic when he should have been saving them, or is he like? I'm confused what this part of your message here means. Gotta go fast. Some clarification there would be appreciated. Peach is a Green Reaper called the Patchy of Souls. Raised by Rouge. Oh my gosh. That is some dark stuff there, Delta, but here, let me get that added on. Let's see, what garden is Peach? Oh, we got Peach in garden number 4 for now. Let's see, Case Special. There we go. So yeah, we got Peach is a Grim Reaper called the Patchy of Souls, raised by Rouge, and plays with Mad Max. Wow. Okay. Oh, you're distracted by Frontiers? That's all good, Isolorio. Yeah, definitely let us know what lore you want for Plum, though. I think we've got a lot of the Chao Garden 1's lore, at least the ones that are like pretty obviously like we know already have lore. I'm trying to see if there's any that we missed besides Plum. Plum's the only one that we still don't have anything down for. We definitely need to get something for Plum. Trying to see if there's any others that I know for sure like have some background. There's Cleo, like Dawes was saying, Cleo and Wizzy. You could add them or add that on here. Or here, Bone, do you want access to the spreadsheet too? You can also have access if you'd want to type up some edits. You can come up with something. Pascal's effectively loreless. No, I think there's some Chow that I think have some lore that definitely stands out. Cleo's actually one of them too. Let's see, where is Rascal? Oh, here he is with his pirate hat. Rascal and Cleo, there's some others here in the garden too. Buddy's one of them. Are a part of a small exclusive group that will not get any bigger ever. And that is the group of members who are actually around for the exclusive Chao Garden series from like over a year and a half ago. There originally was a video series for member Chow. It only got to like, I don't even remember how many parts. It's definitely not a lot of parts. But, oh, you have to download stuff? Okay, that's all good, Vaughn. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, Buddy's one of them. Cleo, Rascal, Yuko. There's a bunch of them, but they're all around for that video series. I think some of the Chow in here might have joined towards the end of it. Alice might have been one of them, maybe. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while now, but that's something that will always be unique to just like that like small group of Chow, because it really was not a whole lot of Chow. Now we have like 70 member Chow, and there's like a whole bunch that still exist, but like they've just expired. Like I think in total, including expired members, we definitely have over 100 Chow. It's just a bunch of them like aren't in the garden anymore because their membership's expired. Or they just don't watch the channel anymore, probably. But, no, yeah, so there's definitely, like, that small group that I think has some lore regardless of anything else. Willow's also one of them. Although Willow was... I don't know if Willow technically counts, 'cause when they were in the exclusive Chao Garden series, they were, like, called a different name and honestly looked completely different. It pretty much just wasn't this Chow. It was still Yellow Fox's Chow, but it was a completely different Chow. So Willow sort of has that, but not really. We can scroll up to see what you put. Oh, did I miss it, Isolorio? What? Let me see here. Okay, I see Prisms here. I'll copy that in a second. I just want to find Isolorio's. A big sleepy head who suffered from a bit of abuse but finally reunited with Mad Max in the end and had a child. This doesn't acknowledge at all that Isolorio left the family right afterwards, but that's okay. You know what? We'll just pretend that didn't happen, I guess. You know what? We'll just ignore that part in the spreadsheet. Paste, and there we go. So we got that in for Plum now. That looks good. Alrighty. Let's see. I need to make my like lore window a little bit bigger here. barely even like reading. I'm typing here. Some of you guys typed up some like really big lore for your Chow, or like big long passages. Let's see, who's this long one here? Is this Chaffee? Yeah, Chaffee's got a long one. Chaffee came in second in a prestigious underground Chow racing tournament and won immortality. He plays in Ocarina, thinks Shadow is cool, and once punched Charmy for... Let's see, trying to scroll over. And why is it not letting me like see the end of it? And once punched Charmy for calling him crappy. Wow. Okay. That is some long lore there for Waka Waka Wookie. But there we go. Oh, and we got Melon riding the duck there. Nice. All right, let's see here. Let's go back to the chat. Let's see. So I saw Emerald had theirs for Prism. Let's read. Where did that go? All right. Prism is the reincarnation of several powerful entities. Oh my gosh. Your past member Chow, banished by the gods of Empress Superior and Choa. I hope I'm reading that right. I'm having a hard time reading that. Part of it's just the text really sounds a long word. And Choa into a cute and shiny Prism. Prism also wants to learn magic to make an Omochao. Damn. Prism wants to make an Omochao. That's cool. And the reincarnation, that is cool. Yeah, because there definitely were some Chow before Prism. Let's see. Where is Prism on the spreadsheet here? Let me copy that one. And, oh, actually, someone already got it. Thank you, whoever got that one. I'm guessing it was probably LC. Thank you, LC. Anyways, so here, I think we've got, let's see, is there anyone that's in Garden 1 that's a member that doesn't have lore for their Chow yet? That's like here for the stream? Oh, Blep, thank you so much for the $5 super chat there. We got another vote for Rouge. Let's see, now the math's gonna get a little bit trickier for the odds because now we got 11 instead of 10. But that's okay, I'll figure that out here in a minute. Thank you so much, Blep. I've got another section on the wheel there for Rouge. Thank you so much. Oh, it's you, Kenzie. Oh, you added some flair. Okay. Also, I never read out Buddy's lore. We got Buddy is the rigged boy. He falcon punches everyone who insults his mama. Let's see. Oh, here's Buddy right here. They're talking shit again. They did this the last stream. For those of you that were here during the test stream we did, Buddy and Yuko were gossiping together, talking crap about some of the other Chow. And here they are doing that exact same thing again. So, no idea what that's about, but whatever. Let's see, so who else are we missing here? So Devin still needs some lore for Rascal. We could put, here, for now I'll put part of the original exclusive Chao Garden series. Yeah, thank you so much, Flep, for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Okay, so we got Rascal. Willow, we don't have anything for yet, but I don't think Yellow Fox is here. I mostly just want to get lore for members that I know are here. So Alincia, we don't have any lore for Alincia yet. I know Freya was here earlier. I don't know if you're still around, Freya, but if you are, let us know a little bit more about Alincia. Same with Thanatos, if you're here, W13. It'd be cool to get them some lore. Same with Solar. Yuko still needs something. We got Flep, Selphia, that's Constella's or AC24's Chow, Smug Weavile, Katie, Ashley Angel. We got Philo Joe, and Michelle. If any of you guys are here, definitely let's get some lore for your Chow. Also, wait, is Philo Joe here? Philo Joe, if you are here, definitely talk in the chat. I hope you're here somewhere. I could have sworn I saw your message earlier, but I just like, my mind's blinking again. There's so much going on. Let's see where, hopefully Philo Joe's here. Let's see, hopefully they talk in chat here in a moment. But, oh, did I see Royal's lore? Oh, let's see, do we got lore for Royal here? Oh yeah, self-proclaimed king of the planet. He is arrogant and has a brother named Regal. There we go. Nice lore there for Royal. Oh, we got Les. We got for Les's Chow Bubblegum's lore. We have her mom is the greatest. Also, Mad Max, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Win the drugs and feeding. Wait, are you talking for? Okay, so the food I'm hoping is for Plexi, or I'm pretty sure it's for Plexi. Who are the drugs for? Hopefully they're for Mad Max. Yeah, hopefully not for the baby. We'll see. We'll see what you have in mind. Also, whoops, definitely got someone blocking chat there. Whoops. Oh, Plexi's sleeping right now. Okay, so I'll leave the food here for them, but they are currently not in the mood to eat. And also, since you super chat the $10, Mad Maxi, you get to determine who you want to fight. You get to have a Chow fight happen. So we'll be doing that here once Mad Maxi lets us know who they want to fight. Did you see Prism's lore? Yep, we got Prism's lore in the spreadsheet for you, Emerald. Oh, hey, Ultra Kirby. Okay, here, let me get your lore in there. We got some for Celthia. Okay, we got a lot of lore coming in, LC. I'll try and help you out here. But one sec, I need to get Mad Maxi their drugs. It's top priority here. Plexi's innocent, no drugs. Okay, that's what I was thinking too. No drugs for Plexi. Too young. Too young. Let's see, what drugs? Do they even have any drugs in the black market? Okay, some mint candy. You know that's not mint candy. Let's go. Damn, they don't have any mushrooms for sale. That's Mad Maxi's favorite. How could they not have any mushrooms? How could they do this to us? What? Let's cheat the black market a little bit. Get our mushroom. There we go. Got a nice little mushroom there. Alrighty. Go back into the garden. Mad Maxi versus Pebble. Oh, okay, it's happening. All right, give me a couple minutes and we'll go do that. I'll try. Before we do the fight, though, I got a whole bunch of lore I need to try and type in the spreadsheet because I know old Kirby had yours in there. There's a whole bunch of lore in the chat I need to type up. Let's see, where's Mad Max? We need to get them their sustenance. Where are they? Mad Maxi. Oh, here they are. Okay, so we're waking them up for this. Hopefully you're cool with that, Mad Maxi, but they, we're not maybe in the best mood to eat, but whatever. There we go. When you see Peach again, could you change her back? What do you mean change her back, Delta? I'm confused. I'm trying to remember what she was like before that you're like referencing there. Alright, let's see. So I missed some lore. Let's go. Where is... Okay, so we got Constella's for Selfie. Let's see. Did LC get that one in the... Okay, yes. So LC got that one. That's good. Let's see. Where's the other one? I saw Kirby typed in their lore. There we go. I have my lore for Kirby. Kirby was a warrior Chow sent to the Chow world from a distortion in the space-time continuum. Damn. Okay. That's pretty interesting. Space-time continuum. This is a pretty interesting Chao Garden stream. I don't think I've said space-time continuum in any Chao Garden stream at this point. Let's see, where is Kirby in our gardens here? I thought Kirby was in garden too. Oh yeah, there they are. All right, we've got that lore official now for you there, Ultra Kirby. There we go. Okay, so here, let's go do that fight. The fight here is very important. Let's gotta go into Garden 8 first. Garden 8 is our official warm-up prep fighting area. Oh yeah, no problem, Xavier. Thank you for supporting the channel. I really appreciate you being a channel member, especially a Chaos channel member too. So let's see. So here are the Chow that we had fight previously in the last stream. These are all of our previous fighters. We had Mad Maxi versus Pebble. Mad Maxi's already here, training, ready to go for the fight. So let's see. Oh wait, Pebble is too, I think. What? I think Pebble's also in here. Yeah, Pebble's in here also. These are two experienced fighters that we are having fight today. These are not rookie Chow to the Chow fighting ring. These are Chow that have already been here and are experienced. They were here very recently, in fact. So let's get into the two-player mode now. Funny that this Plum doesn't have her bandana. That's because it's the fighting ring. You can't have your bandana on when you're fighting. You know, because then the other Chow can even grab onto it. It's a hindrance. You know, could hold Plum back. Plum's smart like that. You know. Plum's thinking about strategy. Not too many other Chow thought about that, but Plum did. It definitely wasn't that my editor screwed up or that I forgot to save your Chow back up properly or anything like that. It's definitely that Plum's really smart. So here, let's get Mad Maxi and Pebbles. Or is Pebble or Pebbles? I think it's just Pebble, but I can never remember if there's an S on the end. But here we go. I think it's just Pebble. Yeah, Pebble. Mad Maxi and Pebble. Who is going to win here? We got the exciting Mystic Mansion music playing, I think. Let's actually turn that off and get the Chow Karate. There we go. Let's see, who is going to come out on top here? This is a big one. These are two Chow that I think are undefeated, or at least pretty close to it. Yeah, Pebble's a fool. Yeah, wearing the scarf, taking that risk. Definitely at risk of getting beat up by Mad Maxie here. And actually, they're not looking too well at this point. Honestly, Mad Maxie is doing really well at this point. Pebble already out of stamina. Oh gosh, this is not looking well for Pebble. Pebble about to get knocked off. Oh, Mad Maxie ran out right at the wrong time there. Oh, I love this. I love hearing the crazy loud noises. When we eventually do a karate tournament, I'm going to set their stamina all really high, so this isn't a problem. This really sucks having to do this. Okay, there we go. Mad Maxie wins the fight. Pebble finally taking an L. I'm pretty sure Pebble was undefeated before this. Pebble might be the strongest Tails Chow, but it doesn't look like they're the strongest Chow, period. Mad Maxie is the superior Chow, at least at this moment. But anyways, let's head on into the garden. Now let's mix it up. We were in Garden 1 for the whole portion of the stream at this point. Let's go into Garden 4 to start, actually, just because it's mostly new Chow in there. And then I also got to make sure that we get in Bubbles and Peach, because they're very important, and they deserve to be shown off a little bit. So here, I'm just quickly pulling them into the garden. So we got Zelta and Elfan. Let's see, where's Elfan's name here? There we go, Elfan, yep, Bubbles. And make sure they're in the same garden as all the other Chow. And then we got Peach. There we go. Oh wait, why am I Tails? Whoops, this is not Girl Squad. We need to get a different character, a different better character. Let's go. Wait, who currently has the lead for the odds? Right here. Let's take a second. Let me pull up the wheel again. We got to recalculate these odds and figure out which character is most likely at the current moment. So let's see. So there's 11 entries, or 11 like spots on the wheel, I guess. Okay, I might actually just delete the initial ones that I put in to make it a little bit simpler and easier to read. So it's only the ones that you guys voted in, because it doesn't actually change the odds at all. Okay, so of the 7 total entries, we have 2 for Rouge, 2 for Tikal, 2 for Amy, and 1 for Blaze. So let's see. Let's go 1 divided by 7 for Blaze. So okay, we're back to 14% for Blaze. So Blaze dropped down because of the others. And then it's 2 out of 7 odds for the other ones. It's 29. I think we had almost these exact odds before. I think you guys have super chatted in a way that we're like back to where we started almost. Everyone's even now except for Blaze. Blaze is the only one that does not have an edge on the others, unfortunately. So we'll see. If you guys really want to see Blaze as our main character for 5 Chao Garden streams, then consider super chatting in support of Blaze. But it is the wheel. Who knows what it will actually land on. It still could land on Blaze, even though the odds are fairly low. But they're actually extremely even at this point, though. 29s for Amy, Rouge, and Tikal. So it's kind of up in the air at this point who will actually be our character for the next 5 streams. Let's see, we already went as Tikal, we went Amy. We haven't gone with Blaze at all. If I'm being honest, I don't even have the Blaze mod turned on right now, so I'd have to reset my game for Blaze. So let's go Rouge right now. But we'll show off Blaze at some point before the stream's over, though, because I do want to show off Blaze, but I will have to reset my game when we eventually do that. You thought of some lore for Rascal? Yeah, if you want to type it in chat, we can definitely get it added onto the spreadsheet for you. Let's see here. We got, where are Peach and Bubbles? Let's just actually go through all the Chow in this garden, because there are some new ones that you guys definitely haven't seen yet. Okay, here, let me get the music back on. Let's not listen to Hank Castle. Let's maybe listen to something slightly more relaxing. There we go. Okay. So anyway, some of the Chow in this garden are new. Well, pretty much all of them are fairly new. I mean, it's Peach with Black Mask and Wings. Oh, I see what you mean. Black Mask and Wings. Let's see. Where is Peach? Oh, yes, the scary Black Mask. Okay, they still got the wing, so it's just the mask that we have to change, I think, for Peach. Yeah, I can do that for you real quick. That's an easy edit. Oh, okay, maybe it's not so easy. The editor still doesn't really like to use this mod very much compared to the other mods. There we go. And they're back. There's Peach for you, Delta. So anyways, in terms of the other new Chow, we got Coco's a fairly new Chow. Splash. Todd. Todd is very new. I really like the way Todd looks. This is a deep dark blue is the color. Very, very unique looking Chow. I haven't really seen him quite like that. Let's see who we got here. Bubbles. Oh, yeah, of course Bubbles. I don't know why I have to check the name for Bubbles. There's Bubbles. We got Fleshy. Bobby. I like Bobby. I really like the name Bobby. I don't know why. I think Bobby the Chow also like looks how I would expect a Bobby Chow to look. Just a like nice dark power Chow. pretty cool. Mad Max, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. But is a femboy medal a possibility? If Rouge ends up winning, for one stream, we will bust out the Metal Sonic wearing the Rouge outfit. It's a mod that Mad Max has kind of been pushing for here. It's pretty cool. It does yeah, it changes Metal Sonic. It basically gives him Rouge's like little heart bra thing that she has. Yeah, no, it's very interesting. I didn't actually see the bottom half of it, but I I would like to use it at some point. So if Rouge ends up winning, I will consider that a form of Rouge that we will use in the garden at some point. Also, I didn't Rouge pick up the food there. That was weird. Well, see, LC, right now, there's only a 30% chance of Rouge winning. And in fact, it's actually a little bit less now, because we just had an extra vote in for Amy. Oh, we got another vote for Rouge, Matt. I love that Blep wants to see it. Blep's actually got all the votes in for Rouge at this point. Blep's got 3 votes in for Rouge, so Blep is fully the one keeping this going for Rouge. Also, Blep's one of the supporters of Tikal too. We don't have too many Tikal supporters, but Blep is definitely one of them. Here, let's here, I'll pull up in the wheel again so you guys can take a look. So here's where we're currently at. Let me update the odds again. Won't take too long. So let's see. We got 3 for Rouge. It should just be 33% odds of getting Rouge. That's a 33% chance of seeing Metal Sonic in Rouge's outfit. For Tikal, we got 2 out of 9. For Tikal, it's a 22% chance. Blaze is only a 1 out of 9 chance. Blaze is not looking so hot at the moment. 11% chance for Blaze. And what are the, let's see, wait. I think Amy and Rouge are the same, right? Yeah, they both got 3 votes at this point, yeah, so they're both 33. There we go. So there's the current odds for what character we'll be using for the upcoming 5 streams there. Gotta add another Rouge now. Oh wait, was there another one I missed? Wait, I thought that was... Oh, wait, your tip there. Wait, did I just completely miss the alert? Sorry, Issa Lore. I don't know how I missed that. This is so awesome. We go in for Rouge. Here, I'll even replay the alert since I somehow missed it. There we go. Thank you, Issa Lore, for the $5 tip. And thank you for using the tip link. Really sorry I missed your alert there, but definitely appreciate it. The tip link actually gives me a much larger cut of what you send than YouTube. If you do a YouTube super chat, YouTube takes 30% of it. So if you want it to all go directly to me, the tip link is definitely the better choice. But thank you so much, Issa Lore. That's an extra vote for Rouge. So Rouge is looking much more likely. This is awesome. I'm liking this. I'm liking that Rouge is getting some supporters here. So let's hear. These odds will be pretty easy to calculate because we're back up to 10 votes again. So for Rouge, there's currently a 40% chance of Rouge. We have 30 for Amy, 20 for Tikal, and a measly 10% for Blaze. There we go. So again, we'll be spinning that wheel in exactly an hour, actually. We're at the 1 hour point in the stream. So in 1 hour, we'll be spinning that wheel to determine what character we'll be using for the next 5 streams of Chao Garden. Anyway, so here, we're Garden 4. I think, have we seen every new Chow in here yet? I think we've seen most of them. Rasmu, Melody. Let's see, were there any other new ones? I know Garden 3 definitely has some new Chow as well, so we'll get that here. And Maxie said sun got hidden, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely, I might reconsider how I have the stream layout a little bit. Because right now you can definitely see like a message before it like gets banned or anything. Although my old layout was kind of like that too anyway, so it doesn't actually really change a whole lot, but I don't know. On behalf of LC, this is for Femboy Metal, or you mean Rouge? Thank you, Blep, for the $5 super chat. That is another vote for Rouge. And LC has got to be probably dying inside a little bit at the moment with what's going on. Hopefully you're doing okay, LC, but there's a chance that your precious boy here is going to be tainted a little bit. Oh my god, and the more, another tip there from Issa Lore, so that's 2 more for Rouge now. Let's just add another one in. So we got 2 from Issa now on the wheel now for Rouge. So let's see, of our total Of our 12 total spins on the wheel, 6 of... Oh my gosh, we had 50% chance of Rouge. We're at a 50% chance of Rouge being the next character here. So the odds are definitely going up for Rouge. We'll see. Ultimately, it's still up to the wheel. You know, who knows what's going to happen. You guys have seen what's happened in previous streams at the wheel where I've just gotten completely dummied by it. But we'll see. So 2 out of 18, that's... Or 2 out of 11, I mean. Call it 18%. And Blaze is not looking so good. Blaze, we're only at 8%. Uh-oh. And Amy... What do we have for Amy? 3 out of 12. Should be 25, right? Yeah. Alright, so yeah, Rouge, twice as likely to be the next character compared to Amy. Damn. So here, I'll just pull up the wheel again real quick just so you guys can verify that all of your names are on there where they should be. There you go. I wish there was a way you could color coordinate it so that all of the Amy's were the same color and all of the Rouge and all of the Takals or whatever, but the website I used does not let me do that, unfortunately. One day, though, I'll try and find a better wheel and we can actually make it look extra pretty. But there's the wheel. Again, we'll be spinning that in about 57 minutes. So, be a big moment there. I'm really looking forward to that. Alright, so here, we'll move out of Garden 4. We've been here for a little while now. Let's go into Garden 3, I think I want to do next. And I gotta see, I don't know if there's any extra, like, new lore that I missed, too. There's a chance that Elsie typed up some stuff and I just, like, completely, missed it. So here, we'll open up the spreadsheet again in a second, and we'll double check that. Garden 3, what garden are they in again? Oh, they're in the normal one. Okay, so here, we definitely have some new Chow in this garden. We have Xavier, or Javi, I'm not 100% sure how you say this one. I think it's Xavier. This is Xavier's Chow. This is a new one for sure. We got Farfugal is a new one. Very cool. Twig, or I think it's supposed to be Twigs, but here's Twigs. Let me change their name now. There we go. Now it says Twigs. Let's see. Who are some of the other new ones? Trying to remember here. Perona's definitely a newer Chow. Who else? Let's see. Jake is definitely a newer one. There we go. Put that back. Smidel. Do you see your more in-depth lore for Darkrai? I might have missed it. Sorry, gotta go fast. Let me see. Did it get added to the spreadsheet here? Let me check here. Gotta go fast to the spreadsheet here. So far for Darkrai, we have Darkrai as a Chow brain surgeon dedicated to saving Chow after he took lives in the Chow Space War as a medic. There we go. So we've got that so far. But if there's anything else, you might have to retype it. Sorry I missed it there. Also here, I think I'm going to end the poll running in the chat. End that. That's been going for a while. Alright, so I got the spreadsheet like wide open now so I can actually like properly read it in full. The Chao Garden chat in the Discord. Let's see, I'm guessing probably a whole bunch of you typing up your lore there. Oh wow, that is some long lore. Okay, so we might have to condense it. One thing you guys have to consider with your Chao lore is that it does have to ultimately fit on the spreadsheet here. Some of it's actually already a little bit too long. Prisms I'm gonna have to try and condense a little bit. Same with Chappies a little bit. But it does have to fit on the spreadsheet because I'm a bit, like I said earlier, I'm in accounting as my major. I'm a stickler for a nice looking spreadsheet. And right now with these full-on paragraphs in a single cell, it is not looking too pretty. So eventually I will condense some of it, but I do see the lore there, gotta go fast. I definitely will add a good chunk of that into the spreadsheet. I won't be able to add all of it though, because you wrote like kind of like a small, like there's a full-on paragraph there you got. But we'll definitely get that in here at some point. I just have to definitely edit it maybe a little bit. Let's see. We got Tail Soccer for Lemon. Lemon like salt and sitting down. And weed. Okay. Was not expecting that from Tails Soccer, but let's see. Where's Tails Soccer shop? I'm pretty sure Lemon's actually in this garden. Here's Lemon right here. This is Lemon right here. Here's Lemon just chilling with their headphones on. Let me write down Lemon's lore. Lemon. Let's see, I just saw it on the spreadsheet here. There we go. Lemon. Lemon like salt. And sitting down. Lemon also like sweet. There we go. So yeah, that's lemon. Another child's into drugs. Let's see, who else? Pebble is a rejected Tails Chow and is determined to fight every other Tails Chow. That's the lore for Pebble? Really? That's why Pebble wants to beat up the other ones? Damn, I didn't realize that Pebble was a rejected Tails Chow. Is Pebble in this garden? No, Pebble's in Garden 2. Well, I'll go into Garden 2 soon. So I know there's a whole bunch of lore for those Chow, for sure. Let's see, who was I looking for? Oh wait, Pebble, I just wanted to write the lore for Pebble down. Or is it already down here? Let me see. Pebble was, oh yeah, Elsie's already got it on here, perfect. Or Kenzie, someone's got it on there. I don't actually know who, but good job. You'll save the Rascal lore for if we go back into Garden 1? Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely go back in at some point, Devin, for sure. You'll definitely see Rascal again this stream. What is Lemon listening to, though? Probably like Tame Impala or Pink Floyd, maybe. I'm trying to think what else. Home's pretty good for that kind of stuff, I think. You thought of a law for Ace? A law? What do you mean a law? Like they have their own kind of law that they have to follow compared to everyone else? Also, why is the chat been on frozen on screen here for a little while for you guys? Alright, hopefully it's still updates there now. You sent Twig's lore in the chat. Let's see. Majin Sonic. Did I miss it? Let me scroll up a little bit. Lore for Twigs. Twigs was a normal Chow, but he does sometimes get made fun of because of how he looks in Chow's school. But he's a fun and caring guy. Oh, I'm sorry he gets made fun of in Chow school. Damn. There's some mean Chow in the Chow school. Where is Twigs, by the way? Let's quickly take a quick peek at Twigs again. I'm pretty sure they were in this garden, right? Like we just saw them a minute or two ago. Let's just give a second to appreciate Twigs and you know, wish them well in school because they're having a bit of a tough time, unfortunately. Sorry to hear that, Twigs. But Twig's very cool looking, although their glasses maybe aren't the best fit for their head. Their glasses are definitely clipping through their eyes a little bit, I think. Oh my. Okay, I'm sorry, Twigs. I'm not trying to make fun of you. I know we were just talking about not bullying Twigs, but I think Twigs needs some new sunglasses or something. Twigs is not looking so hot right now. Let's see. There's definitely different sunglasses options. So here, we'll fix that. But here, let me... Oh, Majin Sonic or Elsie or Kenzie got the lore in there. Thank you, whichever mod got that. Okay, so here, wait. Let's fix Twigs's glasses. Let's see. So put Twigs down for a second. Twigs, we're getting you nice and styled up here, buddy. These glasses, they ain't working for you. Your head's a little bit too big, unfortunately. Let's see. Which sunglasses should we go with? Let's see. Kind of want to go with like the pink heart ones. Let's see. Okay, here we're at the point where the glasses. So there's black square. That might actually be a good fit. Those kind of match like his color overall pretty well. Red. There's a bunch of cool ones here. Yeah, Majin Sonic. If you have a specific one in mind that you like for Twigs, let me know. There's kind of a bunch of different options here. There's like different aviators, which is kind of the same style they had on before. They kind of don't like fully cover their eyes. The bottom of their eyes are still definitely sticking out. Okay, these ones you can still see their eye kind of clipping through a little bit. I think the square ones might be your best bet. The black square ones I think look pretty cool. I'd probably go for that, maybe. If you spot a Tails Chow, tell me so you can add it to your list. Okay, yeah, we can do that, Grump. Also, dang, your membership must have like just expired, Grump. So when I was going through, I think yesterday and verifying, I'm pretty sure I still had you down as a member. Yeah. Also, damn, Issa Loyal gifting 10 channel memberships. Thank you so much, Issa Loyal, for your support. See, so if you're not a member yet, there's a pretty good chance you're probably getting a membership. Okay, there we go. Crump's renewed again. There, just talking about how it expired. And so far, I'm seeing the names on that list. A lot of them are people who have been members before and already have Chow made. So that's kind of nice. Nice and easy for me. I don't have to make a whole bunch of new Chow. I see we got Jacob back. We got Brasmo. Varios. Varios has definitely been around before. Same with Tyler, Grump, and Ender Dude too, of course. Can't forget Ender Dude. There we go. Also, Ender Dude. How long have you been a member now, Ender Dude's been a member for like 6 months, I think. But I don't think Ender Dude's bought a single membership. I'm pretty sure he just gets gifted like all of them. Ender Dude's gets incredibly lucky with the gifted memberships. But thank you so much, Isalorio, for supporting the channel. I'm trying to decide how many votes I should give you for the character wheel here, because I feel like that definitely earned some. You didn't technically super chat, but let's see, 10 memberships. Let's I'll say Isalorio, you get five spots to pick on the list, or the voting. So you can put them all towards like Rouge if you want, or you can put them all towards Amy. You get five whole extra slots on the wheel to add. So you can mix it up a little bit if you want, like maybe 1 for Blaze, 1 for Rouge, 3 for Amy, or I don't know, whatever combination you want. You can pick. Are you going all 5 on Rouge? Is that what you're doing? Let's see, a lot of people are wondering, a lot of pressure on Isalorio here. Obviously Rouge. Oh yeah, Elsie's probably about to like leave the chat or something. Timeout Isalorio maybe. Thank you so much, Isalorio, though. And here, let me add the 5 new spots on the wheel. I'm gonna have to do some more math here to get the wheel looking properly here. But Rouge is looking like the overwhelming majority at this point for the wheel odds, anyways. So here, so we got 5 whole extra spots on the wheel for Rouge. I don't know why I typed them out. I guess I could just copy and pasted what I already had. Isolorio's already put in a few votes for Rouge. There we go. Grump, thank you so much for 4 months of channel membership. These last 4 months have been great. Thanks for carrying the Chow community. Oh yeah, no, this is all you guys. These are all your Chow. It's your guys' support that allows me to stream regularly. Thank you to you guys. It's people like Isolorio, Les, Blep, everyone that's been super chatting. There's a whole bunch of Freya. It's because of you guys I'm able to stream regularly and create content for everyone, like Maxi, Sam, like all of you guys. Thank you so much. You guys are it's you guys that are pulling up the Chow community, really. Because if you guys weren't supporting and super chatting, gifting memberships, doing all that, I just straight up wouldn't be able to stream as regularly as I do. I'd be working full time. I'd only be able to stream maybe once a week at best, probably less. So ultimately, it's you guys that are carrying the community. Yeah, Freya is carrying the Chow community on their back. It's all of you guys. All of you are carrying it. All 53 in the chat right now. All of you guys are carrying it. But definitely the ones I've mentioned earlier, though, doing the real heavy lifting for sure. Isalorio doing a ton of heavy lifting lately. Especially with all this Rouge stuff now. They're pretty much like forcing Rouge as the next character. Look how many Rouge spots there are on the wheel now. Here, let me sort it alphabetically. Yeah, so you can see all of the Rouge spots are kind of in a row. Rouge takes up more than half the wheel, I think. Or it might be... Actually, I don't actually... Or yeah, it's definitely more than half. Dang, Rouge is like at least... Oh, I don't even know the odds here. Here, let's pull them up. Let's do some math here. So we've got 17 total spots on the wheel. We've only got 1 potential spot that is Blaze. Rest in peace, Blaze. Only a 5% chance we're getting Blaze. Not looking super likely there. So here, lower that down to 5. To call, I think we had 2 votes for. Yeah. 2. So that's a solid 12% for to call, so not too great. Oh, and Mad Maxi, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. As much as you want to say Femboy Metal, to call needs some more love. Okay, let's get to call another vote in there. Thank you, Mad Maxi, for supporting to call. To call definitely deserves that. I thought to call would get more votes, but to call's been getting destroyed here today. Not even close. I gotta redo my math again. Let's see, 3 divided by 17. So Takal jumps up to a solid 18% odds there with Mad Maxi's super chat. Thank you, Mad Maxi. Blaze drops even farther. Now they're at 1 out of 18, so they're at 5%, or they're already at 5%. Their odds were already so low that they didn't actually even drop any lower with that. Amy, there's 3 out of 18 chance. So that's 16% for Amy, so Amy's odds are really slipping down. Damn, is Takal more likely than Amy now? Wait, what? They should have the same odds. What am I doing with my math? What? Did I just do Takal's math horribly wrong? Both of them should have the same odds. Oh yeah, I guess my Takal math is just way off. I don't know why I put 18. I definitely just read that I divide by 18 and put that as the thing. Whoops. So wait, how many spots do we have for Rouge? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So for Rouge, 11 divided by 18. Rouge has a 61% chance of being our next character. Damn, look at that. There we go. Here, let's get rid of the wheel. But thank you so much for supporting the stream, you guys. Really appreciate it. How long are we going to be streaming for? Probably, let's see, how much longer is it till we're spinning the wheel? We're spinning the wheel at the 2-hour mark, so it's in another, like what, 43-ish minutes? We'll probably end the stream shortly after we spin the wheel. This isn't going to be like a super long stream today. Just kind of chilling, playing some Chow, and trying to figure out what our next Chow character arc is going to be. And then on top of that, we also got the Chao Lore was pretty big today. I think we got most of the viewers who are here. I think we got most of your guys' lore on the spreadsheet. I'm going to pull it open and read it again, though, because I know Elsie, I think, has been, or Elsie and Kenzie, probably both of them, have been slowly adding stuff in the background that I've probably missed. So let's see. I do see some lore for Alencia here. Sorry I missed this earlier. So this is for Freya's Chow. It says, Alencia is an anti-romantic who looks up to Rouge and loves sleeping all day. That sounds about right, too. Earlier when we saw Alencia on the stream, Alencia was definitely having a nap. So that's some very fitting lore for Alencia. So here, actually, wait, let's go back into Garden number 1, because I want to check out Alencia, and then I think there's a couple other Garden 1 Chow that seem to have some lore now that didn't have it earlier. And then we'll check out Garden 2 after. We'll basically just go through the list now at this point, and go through all the Chow that currently have lore, I think, because it looks like a bunch of them have lore. So here, let's go back in. You sent yours before, Ender Dude? Did you send it in the chat before? Because you're going to have to resend it, dude. I think you sent it like way at the start of the stream. There's no way I'm going to be able to scroll up and read all that. Unless you like just sent it here. Oh, you did just send it here. Okay, lore for Presto. Presto was a secret spy. He was... Okay, sorry for the mix-up there, Ender Dude. Presto is a secret spy. He's taken many alive. Wait, taken many alive. He is haunted by his actions. He wears fancy clothes to hide his murdering past. He likes hugs and pumpkin pie. How do you go from he's taken many lives, he is haunted by his actions, he likes hugs and pumpkin pie? That's such a sharp change up at the end, but I like it. That's what we're here for. This is what this is all about. So here, let me get you back on the spreadsheet, because we did take you off because your membership did expire for a little bit there. But here, let me get you back on here. So here, we'll throw you into Garden 4 for now, along with where Peach and Elfan are, or Peach and Bubbles, I mean, sorry. Okay, so we got Presto's lore there. I got to go into the save Chow on the spreadsheet. Also, here's Alencia right here. I came into the garden to come see Alencia, and Alencia came to me. I didn't even have to move. Thank you, Alencia. Real homie. Also, wait, why the heck are we Eggman? Oh my god. Oh, I forgot. We're doing girl boss stuff. What am I doing as Eggman? Let's go Rouge. Oh my. My bad, you guys. I am so sorry. I can't believe I did that. Oh, the nerve. Okay, there we go. So we got Ender Dude back on the spreadsheet. Once we go back into Garden 4, I'll actually have to add them in. But we do have the lore on the spreadsheet for you, Ender Dude. So thank you so much there. It's not 10-point metal. I don't have it installed yet. I didn't install it, Mad Maxi. I want to keep LC as a mod on my channel for as long as possible, and I'm a little bit worried that if I play the Metal Sonic mod with Metal Sonic wearing Rouge's outfit, that LC might just completely quit the channel. And I really like Royal as a Chow, and I really like LC, so I'm really hoping that that doesn't happen. So that's why I don't have the mod here today. But if Rouge does end up winning, like I said, it will happen eventually. You guys will see it. And at this point, Rouge is looking fairly likely. I'm kind of surprised. You guys really wanted to see... There's a few of you that really wanted to see vanilla, like through Amy, like the vanilla character mod. So I'm kind of surprised that you guys went full on, like supporting Rouge there, like after a little while. Let's see, you put a lore edit in chat. I'm trying to see, where did you put that one, Maker Mod? Was it in the chat, like here? Oh, you would like to add the splash, loves to swim. Okay, yeah, definitely, we can add that one. Let's see. Or it looks like, I think someone else here might be about to type it in. I see one of the other mods has definitely got this selected. Splash also likes to swim. There we go, I got that edited in. Let's see, what are the colors on the spreadsheet? Who's red on the spreadsheet here? Curious which one of my mods this is. Oh, it's LC. LC is red. Was it Kenzie that was green? Oh, Kenzie's just not even here anymore. Okay, so it's all Elsie now. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you, Elsie. I appreciate your help. Let's see. So let's go back to the chat here. Make sure I'm not missing all your guys' messages. It's hard for me to look at the spreadsheet and the chat at the same time. There's just not really enough room on my monitor. So whenever I'm looking at that, I'm probably missing a whole bunch of stuff in chat, unfortunately. Although I do usually read it back afterwards. I don't think I'm actually missing too much. Can we change that live in the lore to life? Yeah, we can do that. Let's see. Here, let me fix that. Save LC from having to do it. Minnie, he's taken Minnie a life. There we go. Slight typo there from Ender Dude. All right, that's been fixed. There we go. Yeah, let us know the Devon lore, or not the Devon lore, the Rascal lore. You're Devon. I don't know if you want to give us your whole life lore. Probably just the Rascal lore, I guess. Yeah, here's Rascal, one of the oldest member Chow. I think Rascal might have been like one of the first 3 Chow made for this whole series. Like seriously, Rascal is one of the OGs. I think it was like Yuko, Rascal, Buddy, and Cleo were the first 4 maybe. Maybe there's one other Chow in there I'm forgetting. I think, actually no, it was Enoch. Enoch was one of the first ones. I don't know if you guys remember Enoch. Enoch was the Chow that was somehow just magically teleporting between gardens and scaring the crap out of me. We'd try and take it out of the garden to bring in another Chow and it would just show up again somehow. So, yeah, Enoch. I don't know if anyone remembers that. That's a throwback. You'll have to be a long-time viewer to remember Enoch. Okay, so here, wait. I said I was going to go through all the lore for the Chow, and I just got distracted. There's just so much going on. Okay. All right, so lore for the Chow. Wait, so we're waiting for the Rascal lore from Devon, because that one's pretty important. Because that'll be what we start off with, because Devon's actually number 1 on our spreadsheet here, the first Chow that shows up. So we'll, I think it's a Devon again, Rascal. For some reason I mix up Devon and Rascal a lot. I don't know why. It's only ever when we're in the Chao Garden streams. Whenever we're on Discord or whatever, it's clearly Devon, but as soon as you throw the Chow in front of me, I'm calling Devon Rascal and Rascal Devon. It's not good. Not good. Right here. So while we're waiting for Devon, we'll slowly go through them. We'll skip Devon for now. Let's go with well, I sure has the Chow are like way out of order from what they should be. Okay, so here's Buddy. Buddy's lore. Buddy is the rigged boy. He falcon punches everyone who insults his mama. Also, he's looking a little bit bummed out right now. What was that? What's that face? Is Buddy sick or something? Oh no, that's just his face. I forgot. Buddy just always looks like he's kind of sad. Anyways, up next, let's see. Actually, maybe I'll just go around manually finding them. Let's see. So up next we got Cleo. Cleo is an imposterish shapeshifter who is a part of a small gang. You never know what Cleo will shapeshift into next. Cleo and the Moon have had past history. Oh gosh. Okay. And then we had the Alencia, who was the really interesting one, who was the anti-romantic, who looks up to Rouge and loves sleeping all day. Here's Alencia having a nice little dip in the pool. And then up next we got, let's see, up next we have Tricky. Where's Tricky at? Oh, Tricky's in the pool. Got Tricky right here, the green Tails Chow. I think actually there might technically be a blue Tails Chow. I can never remember the color of Tricky, because the Tails Chow like colored a little bit different. Actually curious now, I just want to double check. Are they blue? Am I right? Yeah, they're sky blue. Okay. But Tricky's lore. Tricky's favorite thing to do is snowboarding. It's named after the game SSX Tricky. And then we have Pluxy. It's the next one on the list with lore, which is right here. Pluxy is Plum and Mad Maxie's child. They are an innocent baby. Despite having the scary death eyes, they are in fact innocent baby. You might not believe it by looking at them though. I don't think they look too much like an innocent baby, but anyways, there's Pluxy. Up next we got Selphia. Where is Selphia at? Here's Selphia. Have a nice little snooze. Selphia is green like nature and the wind. She loves flying and swimming on Earth and lives a peaceful life out in nature. Since she's immortal, she spends her time watching life grow. Wow, I really like that Selphia's color like actually plays a little bit into kind of like their lore and who they are. That's really cool. Up next we got Douglas, who's having a nice little dip in the pool here. Douglas is a chain-smoking alcoholic who changed what was possible for all Chow. Very important Chow here, Douglas. Oh, we got the Devon lore, or the Rascal lore from Devon. I keep calling. See, I told you guys, I keep mixing up the names. He keeps the hat as a reminder of the friends and enemies that lie at the bottom of the ocean. Damn. Pirate life for Rascal now. I like Rascal joining the pirate squad. Oh, nice, and Elsie's already got it up there. Oh wait, Elsie's got like a whole like story here. Let's see. Elsie's got, here, let's find Rascal so you guys can see Rascal while we're reading this story here that's written in the spreadsheet. Where's that? Oh, there's Rascal flying through the air. Look at him go. Damn, going cannonball? Oh, I missed the pool by a little bit. There's Rascal. Are they doing it again? Okay, maybe we'll just let Rascal keep flying. But Rascal's story, or their lore, I guess. Rascal, part of the original exclusive Chao Garden series, Rascal is a pet/companion for a crew on a cargo ship. The ship was attacked by pirates and both sunk, leaving Rascal stranded and alone. Dang. And Rascal got really good at flying in the meantime too, I guess. That's maybe how they saved themselves. They had to like fly across the ocean or something. Also, oh, we got Yoshi lore. Nice. Okay, let me read this one from Katie. Yoshi is best friends with Big the Cat and Froggy. Together they run the biggest drug cartel in the world. Yoshi is used as the smooth talker. He also kidnaps people and loves cats. Damn. Yoshi, Big the Cat, and Froggy. They run the biggest drug cartel in the world. This guy right here. This is the next Pablo Escobar right here. Look at that. Damn. Yoshi. That is interesting. That is that is some unique lore. Again, this is all because of Douglas before. Again, we were talking Cleo and the Moon. Or wait, no, I'm reading the wrong thing. Douglas changed like everything for Chow. I'm trying to read. What did I write down for Douglas? I already struggling to read it. Douglas changed what was possible for all Chow. I feel like Douglas made this possible for Yoshi. Yoshi is only able to be a part of the drug cartel with Big and Froggy because of Douglas's initial introduction of drugs into the series. So thank you, Douglas, for that. And thank you, Katie, for picking up on those skills and not letting Douglas's talents go to waste. It says Yoshi learned from Douglas. Yeah. And I like that Yoshi like just carries Froggy around too. Always got their drug partner with them. Always. So that's some dedication there to the cartel. So nice stuff there from Yoshi. Let's see, who's next? Ebby. We kind of skipped Ebby a little bit. Where's Ebby? Probably walked right past him. Let's see, Ebby, where? Oh, there's Ebby, way over here. All right. Ebby. It says, for Ebby here, we have Ebby's intelligence is so low that during the Chow races, their IQ did not need to be lowered. And then it also says, never remove the bag. If you're here for the last stream, you'll have saw the awesome art that LC did. If you didn't see it, you should definitely join the Chow Gaming Discord. Link in the description, and you can see it on there. But LC drew a little... I don't know if it counts as an animation technically. It's sort of an animation, but I don't know. But they drew like this nice little thing of Ebby's bag coming off, and Ebby was not happy. Ebby really loves their paper bag over their head. So there's the lore for Ebby. If you want to type up something more like official for Ebby, like have at it shrimp, if you want to type it into the Discord or even just in chat, let us know. I'm sure me or LC can add on to that, because I know earlier when we read that out, you mentioned there was still some more lore to Ebby. So if you want to let us in on that, feel free to expand. But anyways, up next we got let's see, is it Plum up next? I think, yeah, we got Plum. Let's see, where is Plum? Oh, here's Plum, all the way over here, just chilling on their own, I guess. It says Plum is a big sleepyhead who suffered from a bit of abuse, but finally reunited with Mad Maxie in the end and had a child, and then abandoned their family afterwards. But we're gonna leave that part out because it's a little embarrassing for Plum. I don't think Plum likes to be reminded of it. I don't know. And did they really truly abandon their family, I guess? Because technically Plexy's right here, I guess. Did they really abandon them? Maybe we need to change the narrative a little bit. I don't know. Because see, whoa. Plum was looking at Plexy. Did you guys see that? Plum was like, looked really into Plexy there. Or like really looked at them and then just kind of dipped out. I don't know what happened there. Here, let's give Plexy some food though. I'm curious to see what you guys think of that. I don't know. I don't know how to interpret that. I don't know what that meant. Anyway, so there's Plum's lore. Up next, we got Royal, who is the self-proclaimed king of the planet. He is arrogant and has a brother named Regal. He is rivals with Mad Maxi. Where is Royal? Where are they at? Let's see. It's so hard finding Chow when there's so many of them in the garden. Oh, there they are. I can see them flying over here. Oop. Okay, Royal's flying away, I guess. But they're the king of the planet. He is arrogant and has a brother named Regal. And is rivals with Mad Maxi. Dang. It's a pretty scary person to be rivals with, so good luck there, Royal. You got one tough customer as a rival. Up next, we got, let's see, who's at the bottom here? We got Les and their Chow Bubblegum. Let's see, where's Bubblegum? Bubblegum's usually a little bit easier to find, so they stand out quite a bit compared to everyone else. Here's Bubblegum. Bubblegum, it just says simply, her mom is the greatest. And it's hard to argue with that. Les is pretty awesome, so yeah, if you want to expand on that at all, Les, definitely let us know. You can add more. Yours is one of the shorter ones for the Garden 1 Chow, so let us know if there's anything else you want to add on for Bubblegum, but honestly, I think that's pretty accurate. Her mom is the greatest. Les is pretty awesome. All right, anyways, next we'll move on to Mad Maxi, the last Chow to have lore currently in the garden, or Garden number 1. We still have some Chow that don't have any lore, so I'll read off their names afterwards, and then members, like for the Chow that don't have any lore, if you're watching this in the future or on the Discord, you can reach out and we'll definitely give your Chow some lore, because I know some of you guys are probably rewatching this in the future and realizing, dang, my Chow doesn't have any lore. Definitely reach out and we'll change that. But Mad Maxi here says, Mad Maxi is the drug addict who got her first kid taken from her, was involved with a fugitive, and had another kid with Plum. So again, some more dark stuff in Garden 1. Honestly, most of the lore in this garden is fairly dark. It involves violence or drugs usually in some way. There's a lot of like stuff going on as gangs. Cleo's in a gang. There's family abandoning, alcoholism. There's a lot of stuff. This Chao Garden has definitely become fairly dark. Also, look at that. Mad Max just got their food stolen from them by an arrow. That's a rough one. But anyway, so here are the Chow that don't have any lore currently. So if you're a member, if you're one of these people that I'm about to read your name off, reach out, let me know. We'll create lore for your Chow. So up first, we got Yellow Fox and Willow. Need some lore for you guys. I guess the original exclusive series Chow, but I'm sure you probably want more lore than that. Thanatos and W13 need some lore from you guys. Solar and KP. Fui and Yuko, we probably could come up with some lore, but I'm really curious to see what Fui would come up with, so I'm sure Fui's probably got something in mind for that. I'm guessing Fui's at work right now, though, so I'm sure we'll hear Fui's thoughts at a later time. Blep, we still haven't gotten any lore for your Chow at all. I don't know if we just missed it in the chat or what happened, but if you're still here, Blep, I'm guessing you are, definitely let us know what you want your Chow's lore to be. To me, your Chow's always kind of reminded me of Mickey Mouse a little bit. I don't know if it's just... Part of it's just the coloring and the fact that they got the full-on Mickey Mouse ears, and then the bow tie too. I don't know if that's what you're going for with your Chow, but your Chow definitely looks a lot like Mickey Mouse. So maybe you could tie that in somehow. Or I don't know. Let me know what you got in mind, Blep. But your Chow is definitely one of the ones that needs some lore. We got Anubis, and that's Smug Weevile's Chow. Anubis is here swimming in the pool. After that, we got Ashley, Angel, and Ash. Where is Ash? Ash is over here, the purple Hero Swim Chow, right here. There we go. There's Ash. Philo, Joe, and Alice. Oh my gosh, we need some lore for Philo, Joe, and Alice. Oh my. They got beat up by Buddy, but I'm sure Philo, Joe probably wants some better lore than that. We'll have to wait and hear from them. But all right, and then let's see, who else? Melon, that's Michelle's Chow. If you got any lore for us, Michelle, please reach out, let us know. And then lastly, Anero, kind of mentioned that already earlier, but Anero, or I guess Lynn Taylor, if you got any lore for Anero, let us know. Let's see, so Blep says, I don't have proper lore for my Chow. He's based off of a Chow I had as a kid. I spent so many hours selectively breeding for an all-S Chow. Dang, growing up, yeah, I don't think I ever actually got an all-S Chow without using an editor of some kind. I don't think I ever actually at any time grinded it out enough and put in that effort. Not without some form of cheats. I mean, technically Tide's an all-S Chow for my Chao Garden series, but we definitely used mods as part of that. Tide would not be an all-S Chow without mods, so I can't say I've ever actually done that. So that is very impressive, Lep. We'll put let's see. What will we put for lore for Blep here? I'm gonna type something up. Oh, and Mad Maxi, thank you so much for the $10 super chat there. Last one for tonight. Let's have a rematch of Mad Maxi versus Royal. Mad Maxi versus Royal. Damn. Okay, let's do it. Let's here. I'm just gonna quickly write the lore for Blep, and then we'll definitely get on that right away. Thank you so much, Mad Maxi. But here, so for Blep, let's see Blep. Let me reread that again. You don't have proper lore. He's based off a child you had as a kid, so that means that the Chow Blep is really old. So let's put Blep is a wise Chow from the original SA2B on GameCube. Blep is an all-is Chow that the person Blep spends a lot of time grinding for. There we go. Doesn't really talk about Blep's character all that much other than Blep is a wise Chow. But there we go. Blep is one of the elders, we'll say, in the garden. We'll say that. Blep is somebody you can go to for advice and knowledge because of how long they've been around. Very knowledgeable and experienced. So good stuff there from Blep. And let's get into that fight ring. Let's go have that fight, and then we'll head into garden number 2. We'll read off all the lore for the garden or the Chow in garden 2. And we'll do garden 3 and garden 4. It won't take as long for those gardens because there just isn't as much lore for them yet. Most of it's in garden 1, but there definitely still some lore to go over for sure. So let's turn off the chill music. Let's get our fighting music playing. All right. Oh wait, I still need to actually go into the garden and get the Chow. Whoops. Or wait, do we actually... Mad Maxi's definitely already in the fighting garden. I don't know if Royal is, though. I gotta double check. And here, just because LC's in this fight, and there's a very strong chance that we're gonna see Metal Sonic in Rouge's gear, let's just show Metal Sonic now in not Rouge's gear. For LC. There you go, LC. Hopefully this makes you feel a little bit better about everything that's potentially gonna be happening here in the near future. All right, so wait here, let me re-enter again. All right, so here we got, so Mad Maxi is gonna be taken on, oh, Mad Max being a little crybaby. Let's get him some food. There's Mad Maxi. Mad Maxi is gonna be taken on Royal, who's already ready to go. They're already like lining up to go fight, it looked like, going into the cave. So we'll see who ends up coming out on top here. But let's go into the 2-player mode now. And let's get this fight underway.
Which game?
Oh, we still got the Eggman theme too. We'll have to change that depending who wins the vote. I guess actually some characters won't even be able to put a theme on, I guess. I don't know how that'll work, but like Blaze, if Blaze ends up winning, I don't know if Blaze has a theme in the mod. I just insulted a Chow involved with the drug cartels. Wait, which Chow did I insult? Was it Mad Maxi being a crybaby? Because if so, I think I've probably said worse stuff about Mad Max other than being a crybaby. Definitely an edgy Chow for sure. So I'm a little bit scared. If that puts me in danger, then oh god, I'm screwed. There's a whole bunch of drug cartel Chow here. I'm in major trouble if calling them a crybaby is gonna get me killed or something. But anyways though, Mad Maxi versus Royal. Let's get into this Royal Rumble here. Let's see who ends up coming out on top. Mad Maxi, I think, is pretty much undefeated. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'd be pretty shocked if Mad Maxi had lost this point. I think maybe they lost one fight, but I'm pretty sure they're like undefeated. So we'll see what happens here. So far, it's not looking too hot for Royal, but there's a chance. Also, Les, yeah, I would not be totally shocked if that happened. We've seen we've seen the wheel land on 3% odds before, so it's definitely possible Blaze will still win. Also, oh gosh, Royal's getting tired. Starting to push that, the M key is the stamina button for me. Oh, now I'm pushing the A button, let's see. Okay, both Chow are very tired. And Royal is not looking too good here so far, we'll see. And damn, yeah, Mad Max is gonna get the stamina recharge before Royal too. Yeah, this is not looking good for Royal. They have to get pretty lucky here. Oh yeah, Mad Maxi gets the one punch there after the stamina recharge. And Mad Maxi, I think, continues their winning streak. I might have to go back and watch the videos to verify, but I think Mad Maxi might be undefeated. And I think they've won enough fights now that we can actually start using that with like some meaning. It's not like they only won one fight and like, oh, they're undefeated. Like, I'm pretty sure Mad Max has won like 5 or 6 fights now. Like Mad Max is just a brawler. Anyways, Garden 2. Let's go in with Rouge this time. And let's go over the lore for the remaining Chow here. All right. Oh, and they're definitely not in this garden. What garden are they in? Oh, they're in the Hero Garden. All right. So Garden 2 Chow. Let me go over these now. Oh, she only lost her wife. Oh, she did lose to Plum. You are right. Yes, Plum did win. That is correct. I forgot about that. And that was out of pity. So that is a good point. Yeah, so Mad Max is otherwise undefeated. Rascal's undefeated? Yeah, Rascal's pretty good in the fighting rings. Rascal's one of the strongest Chow for sure. Anyway, so here, let's go over the lore for the Chow in Garden 2. I don't think we've been in Garden 2 a whole lot this stream. We were in it right off the start for a little while and then haven't really been back. So here, let's go over the Chow in here. So the first Chow to have lore in this garden is Chapman. And their lore is that they secretly steal all the Chow fruit from the black market. So damn, Chapman, little thief here. Again, all of these Chow, so many of them have some kind of dark or criminal lore that involves stealing or drugs or something, or some violence of some kind. There's gangs involved. And here we got Chapman stealing all the Chow fruit, little turkey. I guess it's actually a pretty innocent crime compared to some of the other ones that we've had. It was Darkrai. I think we have 2 Chow look very similar. I think Darkrai is the one with the glasses here. Yeah, there we go. That's Tao. But Darkrai is has a pretty dark story. It says Darkrai is a Chow brain surgeon dedicated to saving Chow after he took lives in the Chow Space War as a medic. So again, some of that dark lore I'm talking about. Darkrai has taken lives before, not just like beat up other Chow or something or done drugs. Darkrai has actively killed Chow, according to Gotta Go Fast. So that is some pretty crazy stuff. Next up, we got Prism. Where's Prism at? Let's see. Prism, where are you hiding? Usually Prism's pretty easy to see because Prism's got like a giant hat. Is that one way over there? Is that the other Chow with the giant hat? Okay, I think that's the other Chow, yeah. This is Flonne. Let's see. Oh, here's Prism. Sleeping in the water. Can't really see him the greatest right now. Here's Prism. Prism's story, or their lore, I guess, is that Prism is the reincarnation of several powerful entities banished by the gods Emesaraptor, I still don't know how to say that, and Choa into a cute and shiny Prism. Prism is also the apprentice of a master Omo Wizard to learn how to make an Omo Chow. Ooh, I like the Omo Wizard. That's new. That wasn't there the last time I read that. Omo Wizard. Damn. All right, next up, we got Pebble. Let's see, where's Pebble at? Where's Pebble hiding? Oh, here's Pebble. There's Pebble right there. Pebble was a rejected Tails Chow and is determined to fight every other Tails Chow. Nice. So yeah, Pebble got rejected at some point and now just wants to beat up all the other Tails Chow. That's Pebble's lore. All right, up next we got, let's see, what is this Chow? It says they originally were a human. This is Funky's lore. Oh my gosh, Funky was originally a human. Whoa. Let's see, where is Funky? And also, wait, I think I missed it earlier. Now that I think about it, I definitely saw Funky's name earlier and meant to address it. I'm so sorry, Funky. Funky super chat. Oh my gosh, or donated. Funky donated so long ago. I'm gonna repeat this alert. I'm so sorry, Funky. I definitely read this alert and then just like forgot to actually do anything with it because there's just so much going on. Saw Funky's lore yet? I'm reading it right now. I'm so sorry, Weapon Theorist. I'm getting to it so late. I hope you're still here in the stream. Here's Funky. Funky's lore though was originally a human, but after an accident in trying to create a way to reverse aging using Chow DNA, became a Chow instead that just wants non-stop cuddles. Damn. So there must have been like some kind of a scientist too if they were trying to create a way to reverse aging using Chow DNA. That's some fancy stuff. That probably explains why they got the fancy kind of goggles there, I guess. I don't know. Kind of give me like fancy futuristic vibes maybe. I don't know. There's Funky's lore. Again, sorry about the delay there, Funky. I'm so sorry. I'm pretty sure I missed your alert. Maybe I did acknowledge it and I'm just being dumb, but thank you so much for the $1 tip there. I really appreciate it. And sorry if I did miss it. I really apologize. And then the last Chow that has lore in garden number 2. Again, there's not a ton of Chow in this garden that have lore yet. Only 6 of the 24 Chow. Is Kirby. Let's see, where is Kirby at? I just saw them a moment ago. Usually stand out quite a bit. So actually, even now they do. Although they just recently changed quite a bit. Here they are. Here is Kirby. Also, thank you, KP, for 10 months of channel membership. Ooh, we need to get some lore for Solar. If you got any kind of lore or kind of stories or background for Solar, definitely let us know, KP, because we gotta get that added on the spreadsheet here for your Chow. But thank you so much, KP. Really appreciate it. But here's Kirby. Oh, whoops, that's Chick. Here's Kirby. So here's Kirby's lore. Kirby was a warrior Chow sent to the Chow world from a distortion in the time-space continuum. So yeah, this was the one we were talking about earlier, the time-space continuum. That's some fancy stuff there. But damn, yeah, so there's Kirby. And that is, that's all the Chow that have lore in Garden number 2. So if your Chow is in Garden number 2, you see your Chow here at all, and I did not read off a story about them or some kind of lore or something, reach out, let us know, and we'll get that lore written down for you. But you just stopped in, what about lore? So what we're doing is, if you type in ! Chow, hopefully, or actually Bone typed it a little bit above your alert there. But if you click open that spreadsheet, we're now keeping track of lore and kind of stories about each of the member Chow to give them each a little bit more character. I think it makes them a lot more memorable too, now that they each have, or not all of them yet, but a bunch of them have some kind of story or some kind of past to them, something that makes them stand out a little bit more. Honestly, a lot of them are dark, a lot of them are involved in drug cartels and kind of just some crazy stuff, honestly. So go wild with it, as long as it doesn't break server rules and is like crazy, like absolutely like wild. It's probably fine. Like we got one Chow's in a gang, one actively killed other Chow. You know, sky's kind of the limit for the most part, as long as it's not like anything like totally crazy. But yeah, thank you so much for supporting the channel, KP. And Thanatos, 18 months of channel membership. Wow, 18 months. Time for a second stream, baby. But thank you so much, Thanatos. I need to get some lore for W13. Do we have any lore on the spreadsheet for W13? Oh, we do. We do have it here. Let's see. W13 was a pro singer until the draft of the Second Great Chow Space War. He earned the rank of general shortly after. Sadly, he was shot by the EC. Shot by the EC by a certain medic. A certain medic. Oh my gosh. Wait, did Darkrai shoot him? What? Is this part of the lore now? We have Chow taking each other out? He was shot by Darkrai, the Chow medic? Oh my gosh, I did not realize these Chow had connected lore. Oh my gosh. Wait, here, let me read the rest of it. It caused W13 to lose his face. Luckily, he turned into a Chaos Chow just in time. He now lives peacefully in Choa's garden and Hard Ride. Wow, I did not realize that we had Chow shooting each other in the lore. Not like just other Chow that aren't in the garden. We're talking about Chow that are already in the garden. So damn, that is something. That is some good lore there, Thanatos. I like that one. I liked how much like in depth it was. W3 was a pro singer too. Not only were they drafted in the lore, they were a singer beforehand too. I'm guessing they played for the band Wednesday 13. I'm pretty sure that's probably who they were singing for. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they were a backup singer. I'm not totally sure the full story there, Thanatos. But thank you for the lore. And I saw we have one more added here. This one's for Lim. Thank you. This is for Nana. Let's see. Where's Nana at? Let's see. Let's get a look at Nana. Is this Nana right here? Oh, wait. Did I name? Wait, is the Chow? Wait, did I just name your Chow Lim instead of? What? Okay, wait. Sorry, I named your Chow the wrong name. I definitely named your Chow after yourself. Not. There we go. Now it says Nana. There's Nana. Oh, Eclipse Cannon. They're shot by the Eclipse Cannon. Oh, dang. You never acknowledged the prism is technically a reincarnation of gods of destruction. I just didn't know how to acknowledge that, honestly. I don't. That's like above my comprehension. Like my comprehension. Ugh, I'm tired. It's above my comprehension level, and apparently my speaking level too. I can't even say the damn word, or comprehension, I guess. But damn, yeah. No, that's some crazy stuff there, Emeralds. A lot of very interesting Chao lore. I'm really excited to see what everyone else comes up with too. There's a whole bunch of Chao that still do not have lore. I'm not going to go over every Chao in Garden 2 that doesn't have lore, just because honestly it's like most of the Chao in here. So again, just if your Chao does not have lore yet, please reach out, leave a comment, do something. Just let us know, and we'll get your Chao some lore. But I think that was everyone in Garden 2 that currently has lore. So here, let's move on to Garden 3 now. And we're actually getting pretty close to the wheel spin for our next character. We're only about 9 minutes away now until we'll be spinning the wheel to determine which character we'll be using for the next 5 streams. I'll say, I don't know how I didn't notice that EC was for Eclipse Cannon. That just didn't click in my head. But great lure there. Or lore. I think it's a lure, like for Big the Cat. Anyway, so Garden 3. let's go in as, let's go with Tikal, I guess. It's not too likely Tikal will end up winning the wheel, but we'll show her off a little bit. Garden 3, they're in this one. Okay, Garden 3, this garden has even less lore, I think, than the last one, so this one will be probably a pretty quick one. First up, let's go with Farfugel. Let's see, where's Farfugel at? Farfugel, who was actually just born today in this garden. Farfugel did not exist before today. Well, probably in Crick Gerard's save file maybe, but not in this one. But anyways, here's Farfugel, new Chow to the series. Farfugel is the best friend of the Omochao of Seaside Hill. He has a terrible sense of direction and once got stuck at Rail Canyon and fell off the rails due to a skill issue. What? This sounds like me. Is Farfugel me? What? The best friend of Omochao of Seaside Hill. I think Seagate's maybe what they meant if they're referencing the Team Amy stream that I did recently. And has a skill issue. Damn, I am Farfugel. I did not... How did I not notice this before now? Farfugel's lore is just... I am Farfugel. That's some good stuff there, Crook Gerard. Thank you for coming up with that. That's a good one. Oh boy. Okay. Next up, we got Twigs. We talked about Twigs a little bit earlier when we were changing their glasses and whatnot. Here's Twigs. I don't know. Sorry, but Jin Sonic, I don't know if you mentioned it earlier. I don't actually 100% know what glasses you wanted to go with. Hopefully you like the black ones. I might have missed your message if you wanted different ones. But we can definitely still change them up. Let's see. So Twigs was a normal Chow, but he does sometimes get made fun of because of how he looks in Chow school. But he's a fun and caring guy. And that's Twigs, this little cutie right here that just flew off the screen. There he is over here. And that's Twigs' lore. All right, next up we got Chappie. Chappie's an interesting one. Let's see, where's Chappie at? Chappie. Oh, there's Chappie. You can see him flying in the air, flying right towards us actually. Here's Chappie. So Chappie's lore, let's get them picked up here. We got nice and close to the camera. Whoa, okay, maybe not that close. A little too close. They like the glasses I picked. Okay, awesome. That's good to hear. I'm glad they like them. I must have missed their message. It's a good thing they like them. Anyway, so Chappie came in second in a prestigious underground Chow racing tournament and won immortality. He plays an ocarina, thinks Shadow is cool, and once punched Charmy for calling him crappy. There we go. So there's Chappie. Very nice Chow. Next up, we got Lemon, who we also talked about a little bit earlier. But I do want to mention Lemon again, because Lemon did stand out to me. Lemon, this Chow right here, this cool Chaos Chow, very fitting name, just based off like the colors and whatnot. Lemon's lore is the lemon likes salt and sitting down. Lemon also likes weed. So there we go. There's Lemon. Back to the adult lore there for the Chow. There's Lemon. Up next, we got Perona. Let's see, where's Perona at? I think Perona's hiding somewhere. Let's see. Whoa, wait, what? How fast did Tikal climb? Oh my gosh, Tikal climbs crazy fast. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever actually like noticed that. Tikal like zooms when she's climbing. That's actually kind of freaky. Anyways, a little distracted. Let's see, where's Perona though? Why am I not seeing Perona here? Here, let's use the Chow camera. Will probably make this a little easier. Ah, here they are. I don't know how I saw them, or how I didn't see them. I walked right past them, basically. So here's Perona. Oh, they're waking up just in time, too. Perona's lore is that Perona is a cow farmer and a drug lord on the side to support her kid that her sister takes care of. Damn. Cow farmer and drug lord on the side. That is quite the combination for a Chow. I'm very curious how they cow farm, too. If they're like a rancher or if they, like, just milk cows, or I don't totally know. But definitely some interesting stuff there for Perona, especially the whole drug lord stuff. And then lastly, for garden number 3, we have got Nux. And let's see, where's Nux? Here's Nux. Nux having a little snooze. For Nux, we got Nux is a chubby Chow and can't fit into clothes, so the kindergarten Chow laugh at him. Wow, the Chow kindergarten Chow are very mean. We've had 2 Chow now in this garden that have been bullied by the kindergarten Chow. We had Nux and Twigs, both of them have been bullied by the Chow in the Chow kindergarten. That is nuts. I'll read LC's message. Did I miss something here? What garden is Ace in? Ace might not currently be in the garden. Let me see. Ace I don't think is currently in one. We'll have to add Ace back. Ace will probably end up going into Garden 4. So I'm pretty sure Pony Girl's membership expired for a little while, if I'm remembering right. Or wait, where is Ace? Are they not on the spreadsheet? I'm looking here. So I know for a little while Pony Girl's membership expired, so I think they temporarily were out of the guard, but then I know their membership's back now. But they're not on the spreadsheet here. Okay, so I'll have to add them back in. So I don't know where Ace is. For any of the new members, I might have to end up getting your Chow added in the next stream. It might take me a little bit to try and find them in the files and just get the spreadsheet organized. But anyone that got gifted a membership today, I got some of your Chow in. But for sure by the next Chao Garden stream, you guys will have your Chow in the garden. So it might not happen today just because you guys just got your memberships midstream and we don't really do Chow edits and like making new Chow midstream anymore. But next stream, 100% you guys will see your Chows. So if you don't see them today, I really apologize. But we'll get them next time for sure. But I think that was all the lore for Chao Garden 3. Let's go in Chao Garden 4. And let me check my files. I should be able to pull up Ace. And I still gotta get Presto also into the garden. So I put them on the spreadsheet, but I don't actually have Presto in yet. Yeah, I didn't see their name anywhere either. I think Pony Girl's membership expired like right in between the time where we had like the Chow forms and like we're kind of in the weird transition period. So I think Pony Girl had a Chow and then we had the forms come out and they just never made the transition to forms because of when their membership expired. I might be wrong on that, but I think that's what happened. But here, wait. So here, I'm gonna back out of the garden for a second. We gotta get Presto in here. Okay, Presto is back in the garden. And let me try and find Ace. I should be able to find them pretty quick here, I'm hoping. Okay, yeah, so I think I was right. It does look like Pony Girl's membership expired right before the forums came out, because I don't see a balanced version of Ace here at all. So here's Ace. I've got Ace in the garden now, but we definitely got to get the forum filled out by Pony Girl at some point. So here's Ace right here. Let's check the stats on Ace. Yeah, Ace is not properly balanced. I think that's the problem. It's just that Pony Girl's membership expired. It's just kind of a weird time where we're going through a transition. But here's Ace. Ace is still doing well, just not quite ready for the races yet. But there's Ace, and Presto's here somewhere too. Where are they at? Oh, there's Presto, I think. Yep, Presto sleeping with their whole face under the water. Very safe there from Presto. But here, I'm just gonna quickly add Pony Girl into the spreadsheet before I forget. Pony Girl and Ace, and then we'll do the stats later. I'll have to get Pony Girl to fill out the form, but let's go over the Chao lore for garden number 4, and then after we'll spin the wheel to determine what character we're gonna be using for the next 5 Chao Garden streams. We only have a few more Chao to go over, because most of Chao 4 doesn't really have lore, and there's also just isn't a ton of Chao in Garden 4. Okay, so first up we got Melody. Let's quickly find Melody here, so we can actually see them. Melody is a newer Chao. Here's Melody, the one on the left there. Melody is a musically talented Chao scientist, who loves animals and spends her free time hiking in nature. Her husband's name is Dash, and she has a daughter named Emmy. Wow. Husband named Dash. I'm curious if that's the Chao from my GameCube Chao Garden series. Interesting. Anyways, next up for lore, we got Splash. Here's Splash here. Splash is a gamer Chao who wants to stream Sonic one day. Splash loves to swim. Despite being a Sonic Chao, Splash loves to swim, so some interesting lore there for Splash. I like that one. I like that they want to stream Sonic one day too. Maybe it'll be a Splash gaming channel one day. Next up, we got Bubbles. Here's Bubbles. This is Elfan's Chao. And Bubbles, let's see. Oh, wow. Bubbles has got some interesting lore here. Originally a clone of Mad Maxie, Bubbles evolved into his own Chao and now just takes comfort in sleep. And it's actually really funny that happened to be the lore, because as we are looking at them here, they fell asleep. So there's Bubbles. Very accurate lore. I swear I didn't touch the editor. I hadn't even read the full thing there when they fell asleep. So great timing there for Bubbles. Perfect lore there for Elfan and Bubbles. Next up, we got Peach. Peach is a Grim Reaper called the Patchy of Souls, raised by Rouge and plays with Mad Maxie. So again, kind of another dark, scary Chao, especially if you actually look pretty close at this one. This one, Peach is a very spooky looking Chao. I had a video a while ago, a highlight video called Scariest Chao or something. I can't remember what it was called, but Peach was definitely the thumbnail for that one. Next up, we got Presto. And Presto's lore is that Presto is a secret spy. He has taken many a life He's haunted by his actions, and he wears fancy clothes to hide his murdering past. He likes hugs and pumpkin pie. Very interesting lore for Presto, kind of all over the place. Got murdering and pumpkin pie. Most Chow that have dark lore, it's like just strictly dark lore, not just random mentions of like pumpkin pie, but I like it. I like it. Oh, and then Ace 2. We can't forget Ace. We just got lore for Ace 2. This is fresh, hot off the press. Fresh lore here for Ace. We got, let's see. Ace lived on Monster, Ace lived on Monster Till? What? Okay, it says Ace lived on Monster Till. Oh, wait, I'm confused. Lived on Monster? Is that a place? Okay, Ace lived on Monster till he came to Earth. He became a lead guitarist for the band Kiss. Damn, for Kiss? With Gene Simmons? Damn, I like Kiss. They got some good songs. Detroit Rock City. I think what's the one called? It's like Rock and Roll All Night or Party All Night or something. I can't remember what it's called right now off the top of my head, but that's a good one too. Kiss has got some good songs for sure. I Was Made for Loving You. That's a good one. Good lore there, Pony Girl. And Flep, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. A last minute vote for Rouge. It is wheel time. I think we're past 2 hours actually on the stream now. Let me check here. We are, let's see. Yep, 2 hours and 3 minutes. So it is definitely wheel time. Flep, let's get your vote added on there. And here, let's maybe go back to Garden 1 while we're doing this, folks. I think most people that are partaking in the wheel are in Garden 1. In fact, I think almost all of them are except for Sam. I don't think Sam has a custom Chow, but everyone else is in Garden 1. So here, we're going to go to Garden 1 while we're spinning the wheel. Big moment here. Who is going to be our next character that we use for the upcoming 5 Chow streams? We're going to be only using this character. We're going to be showing off some other mods and like cool costumes for them, whoever we get. But that'll be very interesting. Also, thank you so much to everyone who's liked the stream already. Really appreciate it. It helps out the channel a lot. But here, so let's get a nice view of the Chow while we're spinning the wheel. I'll try and, I guess you guys can see the wheel and the Chow. There we go. Okay, so here, I need to add the last option for Blep here. So we just added one more Rouge Blep. And let's see, are there any, if anyone's got any last minute donations or tips that you want to get in to increase the chances for your favorite character, get them in now. This is your last chance. I'm quickly just recalculating the odds just to make sure they're fully accurate going into this. But as soon as I'm done calculating the odds, we're going into it. So last call here, basically. So we got 1 out of a 19 chance for Blaze. Oh, poor Blaze. Blaze is a measly 5% chance. Yeah, even with all these extra tips, Blaze's odds aren't even getting worse because they're just already so low. Or it's like, it's not getting a whole percent worse. It was like 5.5% before, now it's like 5.2. Let's see, next, Rouge. Let's see, how many Rouges do we have? Let's actually do Amy first. 3 out of 19. Amy has about a 16% chance. Okay, so that's actually unchanged. It's actually 15.7, but I'm just rounding. To call is 3 out of 19, which is 16. Damn, okay, that last addition by Blip, I don't think actually really changed the odds too much. At least for the other Chow, it still increases Rouge's odds, but didn't individually hurt any of the other odds all that much. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12. So 12, there's a 12 out of 19 chance that we are getting Rouge. So Rouge's odds went up a little bit. It's actually at 63 now because of Blep's last minute super chat there. So there we go. All the other ones did went down, or they went down slightly, but it was only by like 0.5%. So I'm not gonna bother changing them. But anyways, here is the moment of truth. If you guys want to try and take some guesses here at who you think is going to win, have at her. The odds are definitely in Rouge's favor. Here, I'll make them a little bit bigger here so you guys can... oh, this isn't the greatest. Sorry, Sully. We're going to cover up Sully for a little bit. But you can see, so Amy, 16% chance of landing on her, 63% chance of landing on Rouge, 16% chance of landing on Takal, and a measly 5% for Blaze. Let's get into this. So again, this is the only character we're going to be using for 5 Chow streams in a row. Last time we did something like this, we got Eggman. It was a little bit of a different story last time. It was kind of just Isolorio and Mad Maxi kind of willed it. But this time it's more random chance, and I think we'll maybe do this format going forward. But let's see. Keep putting it off here. Let's get to it. The moment of truth. What do we land on? Is it going to be Rouge? Oh my god! We got to call? 16% chance Les ends up being the deciding factor here. And it is Tikal. The month of Tikal. It'll be 5 streams. I don't know if it's going to be a full month, but 5 streams of Tikal only in the Chao Garden. We got the crazy low odds. It happened. You guys were talking. You guys are saying it probably wasn't going to be Rouge. So this freaking wheel, man, it never goes with the majority option. It always goes with the lower ones. I swear, I didn't manipulate this at all. If anything, I kind of wanted Rouge. I think the Metal Sonic thing would have been good for viewership and content, but Tikal will be just as good, I think. I'm very excited to experiment more with the Tikal mods that exist out there. And we do get to keep LC as a mod too, so that's always a pro. LC is not going to be quitting the stream here anytime soon, so that is definitely something worth celebrating, I think. So here, let's close the wheel down, but it is officially the time for Tikal to start. So here, wait, let's get out of here. We're Rouge. We're playing the wrong character already. Wait, let's get out of here. Here, let me adjust the layout a little bit since that whole thing's kind of over now. All right, here we go. Can we still see Metal's Bazongas? Oh gosh. Do you guys really want to see him? Do you guys? It's got to be like, if you donate, can you see it? I don't know. I don't know if I want LC to. I don't know if I want LC to like start banning just everyone in the stream. I kind of want to see it too, if I'm being honest. I'm pretty curious. I haven't downloaded the mod. Oh. LC's gonna get themselves timed out. LC just going no. Oh my gosh. Yes, everyone is saying yes. What do I need? Tell me now. Oh gosh, I don't know what I need, man. I don't know. Is LC having a mental breakdown? Metal's Bazongas. So what we're referring to is I mentioned it a little bit earlier, but if you're stopping by a little late, there is a Metal Sonic skin mod that exists that replaces Metal. Actually, I don't know if it replaces Metal Sonic's clothes at all. Metal Sonic doesn't really wear clothes, but the skin adds on Rouge's outfit over top of Metal Sonic's normal skin. Tell you please. I don't know. I feel. Okay, let's see. Let me try and see if I can even like get it downloaded right now. Sometimes Game Banana like takes super long to download things. It's really weird. Some mods, I don't know if it's just Game Banana servers or the fact that I don't have like a premium membership with them. Because I know some mod websites have like a premium thing where you get like better servers and you can download your crap faster. I don't actually know if Game Banana does, but I know some of the Skyrim mod sites I use do. So here, let me see if I can even find this mod. I gotta actually like look it up myself here. 'Cause I think before I just saw screenshots. Metal Sonic. Let's see. How many Metal Sonic skins are there really? Like, I didn't even think there was that many. So the fact that this one even exists is like kind of crazy. Trying to find it here on Game Banana. I'm not seeing. If someone has the link on hand and can share it in the Chao Garden channel on the Discord, that would be fantastic. I am trying to find it because I can't even find it. I guess I could probably search Rouge and Metal Sonic, not just Metal Sonic. Probably be a little bit more specific. I didn't think there'd be that many Metal Sonic skins, but there's a lot. Metal Sonic, Rouge. Oh, now I'm not even looking at Sonic Adventure 2 mods. Uh-oh. Let's see. What's going on, chat? What's LC saying? If you do this, you must stream all of Faith. You need payback. Oh my gosh. If I do this, I don't think I'd stream all of Faith. I don't know enough about Faith to commit to streaming all of it. I don't know how long of a game Faith is. Seems like a fair trade. I don't know if that seems like a fair trade. Showing Metal Sonic's Bazongas for a few minutes just to, or like go through an entire horror game just to see Metal Sonic's Bazongas. Oh, here we go. Of course, Isolario was the one linking it. Oh boy. Thank you, Isolario. Okay. Here. Let's see. So it's called. Oh, it's everyone in Rouge's outfit. It's a mod that works for everyone. It's not just a Metal Sonic mod. Damn. It says this mod puts all the playable characters in Rouge's outfit except for Chaos because he's really annoying to mod. Okay. let's not do it this stream. We'll do it at a different time. I feel like there's been enough chaos this stream with all of the lore and the stuff that's going on. But it will happen. It will happen. We'll do this at some point. I never read this because I was looking up Game Banana. I didn't have the chat open there for a moment. I don't always have the chat right in front of me, so if I miss messages sometimes, it's not that I'm trying to ignore you guys, just sometimes I don't have chat open. And sorry, Bone, I do see that you typed that now. Yep, my bad, Bone. You can definitely tell you're getting short with me lately. But no, we'll try that mod another time. LC, I feel like LC deserves a break today. LC was extremely helpful with filling out the lore on the spreadsheet. So thank you so much, LC, for helping me out there. So we'll give you a break. You know, we did avoid Rouge on the wheel. So we'll show the Metal Sonic skin some other time. That's for a future day. Maybe a Metal Sonic arc in the future. It's still happening, what you're saying? Oh yeah, at some point it's gonna happen. Maybe I'll try and wait till I know LC's on vacation or something, or I know LC's not gonna be around for a stream. I'll just bring it in real quick when they're not around. But yeah, no, that'll be pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to that. We still get Bazongas. Yes, there will be Metal Sonic Bazongas, just not today. It'll be for a future stream. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited to see the other characters' Bazongas too. So I thought I saw, it says everyone in Rouge's outfit. So I think it's got literally everyone. I think, does it work for? Oh, it doesn't say Eggman, but it looks like it's got everyone. I think Tails even. It's got Tikal in Rouge's outfit. It's a pretty cool looking mod on it. Oh yeah, it does have Tails. Tails with a rack. Oh my god. Jeez, and Knuckles. Oh gosh. Yeah, this is a very interesting mod. Yeah, we'll be playing this at some point, definitely. That's gonna be coming up on stream. But it'll be in the future though, not right away. Also here, I'm gonna share the link in the chat just because in case you guys don't know what the heck I'm talking about. It probably doesn't make a lot of sense if you can't see what I'm talking about. If you click the link in the chat there, it will take you to the mod page for what I'm talking about, so you can actually see what I'm talking about. Not that I'm not just talking about Tails having boobs for no reason. It's what the mod says. It's what the mod made. Okay, who made this mod? This was Main Memory that made this, not me. I'm not the one who came up with this idea. I'm just spreading it with the world. Okay, so I think we'll end the stream here. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. If you did, please consider leaving a like. It helps the channel out a lot. I noticed the stream didn't really get a ton of likes compared to the other ones. I think it's just because I forgot to mention it at all or anything. But I really appreciate all your support today. Hopefully you guys are excited for the Tikal arc. I know the odds were definitely not in Tikal's favor, but that's just how the wheel goes here. You guys know how it is. The wheel does not like the high chance stuff. It likes going for the rare stuff. But anyways, thank you so much, everyone. I'll see you guys all at the next stream. Probably Friday or Saturday. I'm not really too sure when it will be, but it'll be sometime in the very near future for sure. So definitely subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll say a quick goodbye to the cats. Oh, yeah. Definitely give them some pets. See you guys. That's what Boo and Silly are saying bye. Or, I don't know. They're not really saying anything. They're both quiet right now. But if they could talk, they'd probably be saying goodbye. Have a good rest of your day, everyone.